That's said, no doubt, no guess. Down, feel it in your chest now, slow. Everything connect now. Dark blue, feel that way. No rush, I don't chase. Move slow, set the pace. All calm, always. Dark blue, low light, no talk, just vibe. Step in, whole night. All eyes, don't lie, yeah. Stay cool. Stay cool. Midnight calling. You feel it too. Low flame flicker in the dark. Cold wind whisper through my heart. Every step echo like a spark. Something tearing me apart. I hear your name in the night, but it don't sound right. Like a ghost in the light, pulling me in. Don't run, don't run. Don't hide too late. Feel it close, can't escape. Heartbeat racing, feel that break. It's inside. Wide awake. Don't run, don't fight, don't speak. Every breath getting weak. Too deep, too far, no sleep. It's inside, underneath.
Slow walk, I don't chase, just follow. Same road, same pain, same hollow. Guitar cry with a tone so cold, like a story already told. Feel that weight in the air right now. Every move got a shadow now. Turn around, but there's no way out. It's locked in.
Wait, it's right behind you. Don't run, don't hide too late. Feel it close, can't escape. Heartbeat racing, feel that break. It's inside. Wide awake. Don't run, don't fight, don't speak. Every breath getting weak. Too deep, too far, no sleep. It's inside, underneath. Don't move too close. No. It's inside, underneath. You were never alone.
slow burn. Midnight air. Slow burn. Midnight air. Through the street, every step's feel it drag on me. Oh, soul rhythm deep in my chest, every breath like a test, like a test. Guitar crying a minor key, something out there watching me. Feel it close, but I can't see, just shadows following me. Something ain't right. Run now, don't slow, don't freeze. Heartbeat banging like a drum in me. Too close, can't breathe, can't think.
Hello everybody and welcome to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander here with Jessie, who's joining me in the caster's seat tonight. It's her first time casting and she's very excited about it and somewhat nervous. But you know, that goes without saying that when you're entering the hot seat, that things get a little bit nerve-wracking. But, Jessie, we do have an exciting game for us. It's Immortal Order Goliath up against Rutilant Sons, and I'm not sure who's going to be the David and Goliath in this match, because Rutilant Sons, even though Goliath is in the name of Immortal Order, you know, the Goliaths of one of Mobile Legends here in South Africa is Rutilant Sons. Very, very strong team. So, how are you, Jessie?
I'm doing great. Excited to be here.
Yeah. Well, you get to see it from a bird's eye view. As you know, we're looking at the draft now, and it's that strategy phase that determines a very large percentage of the outcomes of a game, because you can tell a lot from what you expect to happen based on the drafts themselves. For instance, the Atlas ban is a very, very, very strong one. I mean, it's a very good pick, right? He synergizes so well into quite a lot of things. Atlas ban typically means that you want to go for a bit more tankiness in your front line, and you know, Atlas is just going to be able to drag and CC them up. But it looks like IO, they just decide to ban out an entire combination, because Atlas got very, very strong combo.
A very strong combo indeed. I've been seeing that combo in rank and it is really annoying.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's also Kalir that can work with that particular combo as well. Now, for the side of Rutilant Sons, Marcel, I think, is pretty much a standard ban. In fact, he's not just like a standard ban here. When you look at like the most current tournaments happening on the pro scene, he just gets banned out there as well. Like, because whenever he's opened, it's a problem. With the Phobius as the follow-up, and Phobius, he just sort of makes you think that a team wants to go for a Paquito pick, and you know, Immortal Order Goliath, they sort of realize that Paquito could be on the cards for the side of Rutilant Sons. They decide to get rid of the Paquito. Final bans for the side of Rutilant Sons is, yeah, it's the Esmeralda, who's, after this update, Esmeralda's been kind of strong. So have you played Esmeralda? Do you play XP lane?
Yes, I've played Esmeralda recently and her regen is absolutely insane.
Yeah,
I didn't know she got a buff. I just saw that she was very strong.
So it was a little mini buff, right? But mainly people pick up Esmeralda to deal with Paquito, because Paquito is just, oh my goodness. He's everywhere on the map. He's doing everything. Pushing lanes, diving backline, plus he's got sustain, he can bait out skills. He's such a crazy hero. Now, Ego, for the side of Aurora, for the side of Goliath, with the first pick, the Aurora pick, right? What are your thoughts on Aurora as a hero?
quite decent, but the timing of her skills, you need to really sync with the tank and also land her ults perfectly, which is quite difficult, especially to heroes that dash a lot. So let's see how it goes here. I wouldn't pick her first, but let's see how it goes. Hopefully there's not a lot of heroes that dash out of her ult.
Yeah. Probably. I mean, that frigid glacier, as you say, it's the animation timing of it. It's so long. You could actually watch maybe half of the movie Frozen during the time the thing costs to actually land. And very susceptible to backline dive. Interestingly enough, Rutilant Sons, instead of sort of first picking that Yuzong, fantastic backline dive potential, decide to go in with the Belleric pick. Because Belleric with an Aurora is a decent combo, and having a Belleric on your side, can work. And like Don Rayo in the live chat says to tell you not to be nervous because they won't bite.
Born with talent.
I'll try not to be. Guinevere.
Yeah, well.
They have good DC.
Yes. Guinevere is good at dealing with certain of the frontliners. Also has that ability to dive into the backline. It is one of the more staple picks for the side of Immortal or Goliath. They love picking up the Guinevere. Can be flexed a little bit, but most suited to going into the jungle position. But right now, as things stands, it is a little bit of a flex pick. Kenshin going for, I think, maybe one of the most solid picks on the XP lane. When you're going to pick up your XP laner before you're sure of what the opposition is going to go as an XP lane pick. It's always a very good choice to have. Because Lapu Lapu can deal with pretty much most heroes. Though, you maybe think that they might go for a Yuzong ban, Rutilant Sons, just to maybe counter the Lapu. Because Lapu is one of his counters is the Yuzong, right? So you can just sort of ban it out, make life a little bit easier. But they decide to ban out the Matilda, I suppose, just to give themselves a little bit of an easy time, because it might be heading in the direction of that tank jungle. Because it's it seems like they're sort of setting up in that direction.
Love is such a difficult hero to deal with, especially late game. I have trouble with him.
Yeah. I mean, he's quite a strong pick. Right now, there's been a lot of teams recently who've been picking up Barats, and Barats is very good at. Barats came into the meta in order to deal with Akai, because it's a direct hard counter to the Akai. Do you think that maybe that's even the side of Immortal Order Goliath? Are they going to be going for that Barats pick? It might work in here because you can use him to deal with Lapu as well.
Yes, I do hope they do pick that, but because they have a lot of squishy heroes, they do not have like a tanky hero with them. So I do hope they do pick that combo.
Yeah, they're going to need some amount of frontline, and that's the direction in which they're heading, is with those frontline picks. Now, Jake seems to want to go for Hilda. Now, Hilda you usually like to go for if you're going to be, if the enemy team is picking up an assassin in the jungle.
Yes.
Yeah, the glue can work into pretty much any lineup. But what do you make of this Gushin pick? I don't think he has the best win rate in the competition.
They have so much magic damage if they pick another magic hero. Melissa will only be the only physical hero there.
Yeah, that's true. It is quite a lot of magic damage. I mean, when you're drafting, you got to take that into consideration as well, the type of damage that you're going to be dealing. And I mean, there's a Camilla added to the mix as well, which you can synergize with the Guinevere more specifically, a little less so with the Aurora. But Camilla is mainly a pick used to deal with low mobile compositions, because that Curse of Blood needs to catch onto as many targets as possible. And this way, in the lineup that they're dealing with. I mean, there's a Selena, there's a Ling. This is a very high mobility comp. So let's see how they target and what they're going to be doing in this particular match. But if you had to pick a draft that you're going to be favoring, which draft are you going to go for?
I don't really know, but I think the enemy's draft is much more better. I like their draft.
Yeah,
The one with Austin and Super Poppy, their draft is much more nicer because they have like a balanced combo of heroes.
Rutilant Suns, very, very solid lineup in front of them. Though you got to keep your eyes on the Ling plays that can come through. Super Poopy on the Ling is very, very deadly. But we're starting this game up as the two roamers are in each other's faces, as it's to be expected. They're just creating the space necessary in order for their mages to get that wave clear sorted out. It's always that question of mid lane prio, and then defending from potential jungle invades. So as things stands, right, you do expect Aurora to have a little bit of extra wave clear, but Selena provides some amazing vision, as there's the Abyssal Arrow. Could we see the full combination here? Camilla just trying to escape, but nice rotation from Postman Pat. He delivers the mail. First blood goes the way of Immortal or Goliath.
The map awareness from Gwen was really good.
Yeah, but Super Poopy with the retry steal from the Gushin there, so that's gonna delay Gushin's level 4 power spike timing, and you know how important it is to get level 4 right now on a Gushin. Without it, he's like kind of half a hero. Oh, nice Abyssal Arrow onto the Camilla once more, as now's the one who secures the kill in the mid lane. And now it's 1-1 with Rutilant Suns picking up ever so slight extra gold lead. Marksman's, there's a lot of pressure being placed here by Cotton onto Achilles. I suppose he wants to try to get him low, because Ling can go in with that Tempest of Blades combo, even if it's a turret dive situation.
My first time seeing Melissa on Purify, I usually use her with Inspire. She's kind of like my main, so it's interesting to see this.
Yeah. Because, the problem really is there's the knock-up. The Purify does come out, but Super Poopy, we know how deadly he is on the Ling. He gets the pick-off on the gold lane. They did sacrifice the turtle, however, for that gold lane pick-off. So, I don't know. If you were in the game, would you make that kind of a decision? Sacrificing the first turtle for a kill onto the gold lane?
Yes, because it would actually push carry to farm better. I always advise that, like, it's either we sacrifice the first turtle or Marksman gets fed.
Yeah.
It was actually a good trade.
Yeah, it is a decent trade in their favor. Once more, the Abyssal Arrow does land the Curse of Blood, but only catches onto one. She throws out the light wheels and she just takes down one. It's a 1-for-1 trade-off. Both roamers are taken down here. Ling on the wall, using the lightness skills. Wants to try to get his way into the back line, but opting against making an aggressive play, considering the heroes that he's going to be up against. Because, Ling, he needs some time to come online. Now with Cotton's been reasonably fed here on the carry. Throws out the light wheels once more. Knows that Link's Tempest of Blades is on cooldown. They're waiting to see just if they can get somebody low enough, because there isn't much by way of hard CC coming out from Immortal or Goliath. It's skills that are going to take some time animation-wise. So they'll be able to actually go in and use that Tempest of Blades to avoid quite a lot. Jake's here with the vision being provided, just gets a poke, but once more the Abyssal Arrow does land. Oh, lovely timing. Rutilant Suns with the blow up. There's a Wrath of Dryads. Lapu even made the rotation across as they go in. Tempest of Blades forces out the go away from Melissa. Are they going to go in for the dive underneath the turret? They have the numbers to do so. Once more the Abyssal Arrow is in there, but the Frigid Glacier catches out Ling. However, Melissa is trying to run away from this, but Ego is in so much of danger. Not even the passive can save you. Killing spree on the carry. So now this is going to be a very difficult time if you're going to be the Melissa to lane up against the carry.
It is. She's super fed.
Yeah. Now, if you're going to be the marksman, right, and you know that Carrie is already on a killing spree, very fed, as you say, right, would you think maybe going for a lane swap might be a bit better?
Yes. The lane swap is needed. I always lane swap if I see that enemy marksman is fed, because I'll just keep on feeding her more.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Cursed Blood into the backline. Carrie turns around with the light wheels. Legs, he wants to go in. Oh, this time he times the Tempest of Blades perfectly. And it's a double kill for the Ling, while Carrie picks up another. This is just extending the gold lead. It's getting close to the 4K mark, or at least 3.5K mark. At this moment in time, Jakes, he could be in danger. Ling just opting to just take that blue buff, allowing the space for his team to maybe open up the map even further with a mid lane turret being down. 5.5 minutes marks. Rutilant Suns in a dominant position. What do you think Immortal Order can do to try to bring this one back?
Oh, this is so hard to say, because 2 turrets are already down and they are ahead in gold. They need to... I do not know what they need to do now. It's either they just have to play a bit more smarter and not feed, and just try to farm with the turrets that are remaining. Bring them closer, but not to be too close to them, because as we can see, the dives from the Lapu Lapu and the Balearic.
Yeah.
Especially Selena's sounds are doing a lot.
Yeah, as the Wrath of Dryads does land. Lapu went with the bravest fighter, but there's Ling with the Tempest of Blades once more. He's on a killing spree. The drag back. Carrie focusing on the turret here in the mid lane, as just Rutilant Suns are blowing everything up. I was thinking maybe they could stick a little bit closer towards that sort of 5-man situation, because they can maximize the use of Camilla's Cursed Blood, but with the engage and disengage potential that Rutilant Suns has right now, even the 5-man situation's looking a bit dire. Because you need to get the farm onto Melissa, but the question really is how, with this a level of aggression that's up against you.
They can try and distract, but because they are walking together a lot, as in 3s and 4s. Now she could have tried and maybe push, but the problem is that Ling is so fast, he can rotate and jump through the walls, so that is hard for her to even go and push.
Yeah,
because he's a fiddling as well.
Yeah, exactly so. And they have vision as well, thanks to the Selena with the traps. I mean, Selena is not my favorite pick for a mid laner, but with the way we're watching Unite get the setup, there's a Wrath of Dryads, the drag back onto 2. Now we're going to see the fall of the Flickers are coming out. The dash back from Ignis. There's the Frigid Glacier just locking onto everybody, but this Carrie, she's on a mega kill. It's so difficult with the Carrie being this fed. But the knockup, Spatial Migration, Virus Requiem does catch out to 2, but they sustain through this, and they go in. There's going to be the incandescence coming out from Gushin. Just not enough damage to deal with this one. He dives in. What timing from Ignis there. Beautiful play. However, he could be in danger, as there's this Ling. He's on a mega kill. Super poopy. We almost got the sword dash in, but Jake's timing the stun from Camilla perfectly, and they get the shutdown kill. Maybe these shutdown kills could help them, but the goal lead's kind of big.
It's very big.
Yeah. As Don Rai is agreeing with us that the vision being supplied has been on point, but the Curse of Blood only onto 1, but it's unstoppable for the Carry. The Face of Frigid Glacier with the Wrath of Dryads. Potential turnaround, but Achilles gets that shutdown kill. And he has been picking up shutdowns. It's the second shutdown of the game, using the go away to escape, but the combination from Jake just making certain that the Melissa, who's got to pick up a decent amount of gold, is going to be alive. But the Lord's going to be up in the next 10 seconds. There's no real way for the side of Immortal or Goliath to contest for this. But if they continue with the defensive structure that they've been holding, the longer the game goes on, the more it can change. There's Ling into the backline once more with the Tempest of Blade, but he's gonna get taken down. It's a killing spree for this Melissa. She's now starting to come online. Is getting a little bit on the fed portion. Oh, look at this onto Nabs. Nabs uses the Wrath of Dryads. It's a mega kill for the Melissa. She protects the mid lane turret as well. Dashes out of range of that Abyssal Arrow. Lord down to just a quarter HP. They want to try to get in here to contest for this, but no, it was taken down faster than they could actually travel across the map. But there's a bit of daylight, shall we say, a little bit of sun, maybe a little bit of hope for the side of Immortal or the Goliath. Oh, but the Abyssal Arrow, there's the combination play. But nice timing from Aurora. She just keeps that marksman of hers alive just to hold on for the defense.
No, that is beautiful. She's catching up.
Yeah, and as a Melissa main, I'm sure you must be happy. Always good to see your mains do well, but ooh, Igris.
I'm very happy. She's doing so well.
Yeah. Nice positioning here from Achilles on the Melissa so far.
Yes.
Yeah, so the wave equilibrium is not exactly synced up here, but that's okay for the side of Rutilant Sons, because they wouldn't be interested too much in the first waves that's going to be synced up because of the Holy Shield still being active. Ling, without the blue buff, is waiting for that perfect opportunity to go in, but they do manage to take down the carry. Lord takes it low. Lord, the turret really, really low, but it's Immortal. Oh no, the defense, it's a 2-for-2 trade-off, but Melissa, still alive, makes it a 3-for-2 trade, and they keep the tier 3 turrets. It's going to be very difficult for Ling to get in onto this Melissa, especially if she starts going for the Wind of Nature. She is trying to pick up the Malefic Gun, as we can see, but Wind of Nature is definitely an item that's going to be on the cards. Would you pick up the Wind of Nature first, maybe even before the Malefic Gun? Or do you think Malefic Gun might be the best option?
I think it's best to pick up the Wind of Nature. It would protect her much more better.
Yeah. I mean, you because it's the Ling that's going to dive in Lapo as well. There might be a time. Yeah, there might be a time you're going to have to 1v1 the carry.
But with the trust that she has also with the team being able to stun them, it's because Ling is diving in and he's dying also. Because that's what also kind of fed Melissa with the dive that he had.
Yeah.
So if they're able to stun Ling, then it'd be great. Because I feel like he's also trying to target her now.
Yes. But then, like with Ling now, he just has to delay it a little bit, allow the engagement to come in from Lapo. Because now is on the Belleric is more of a counter engager than an engager. Nice Abyssal Arrow on point here as Ling gonna go in for or try to get the finish off. He uses the Tempest of Blades, but has to escape the Tweedledall. But oh, Curse of Blood gets catch on to just to carry with the light wheels, forcing Jake's back. This is all with 10 seconds to go for this next objective. It's time for the Lord. Will the side of Immortal Order be able to get themselves out of the base, though? I mean, look at the amount of vision Selena is supplying.
I think it's best for them to stay at the base.
I'm in agreement with you, right? Because it's just so difficult to try to get close. And if you get out, you could be caught out. It could be a team wipe before the Lord. And then whatever bit of advantage you manage to recover is just going to be gone. But the vision here from
Selena. As long as she doesn't get stunned by Selena, it's going to be great. And also, but the problem is also like with Belleric's Flicker ult. They should watch out for that.
Yes, Flicker is available for this particular engagement. But once more, it's all a question of getting that wave equilibrium. We were just looking at Kenshin. Oh, they do take out Unite, and that's going to be no Selena. So a little bit less to worry about for Melissa. It's heading towards more like a protect the president kind of a setup. Lord charges into the base. Rutilant Sons, can they find that angle to get it onto the Melissa? She's trying to deal with one of the waves, but with two more waves coming through, Ling, he's just hard focusing that Melissa into the backline, but uses the Tempest of Blades to disengage. Tweedledall has been thrown, but there's going to be the Wrath of Dryads as he catches it from the Fissure Glacier as a counter engagement. Lapo, he's not worried about counter engagement, but finally Ling gets the shutdown and a killing spree onto Melissa. There is one more wave, but it's a 3-for-1 overall trade-off. Oh, it goes into the backline. Cotton with the fast fingers manages to escape as Super Poopy gets the double. Yeah, he's just recalling onto the Camilla a little bit. Are they going to go for the end? I think Cotton is saying, come on, guy, let's actually try to end this out. They needs to watch out for Ego over there. There's the abyssal arrow. Just does not land onto the target. Ling, he should be able to get back in here. Melissa will be up in the next 3 seconds. They want to get the locker to the target, but they're taking down one more. And Jakes, he's still alive just for the most part. So Poopy does try to disengage, but it's just Melissa alive, left to defend against everybody. The million waves are pressuring in there. Tempest of Blade comes out with a final bit of knock-up as Rutilant Suns takes the first game.
It was a pretty good match. They did very well.
Yeah. I mean, Rutilant Suns, strong. From start to finish, there was a little bit of a hiccup, though, as Melissa managed to get herself online and caused a bit of problems. But so far, Rutilant Suns doing what we kind of expect them to do. However, Immortal Order, they didn't roll over. They showed us what they have the potential to do. I don't know. You think with a little bit of a different draft, it could have been a bit more even?
Yes. It would have been a bit more beta, but it wasn't too bad, but it would have been a bit beta if they had a different draft.
Yeah. Because like the Gushin pick, in my opinion, wasn't like the best of choices. There was other jungle picks to go in. Because Igris is a pretty good Gushin, but Gushin into the 5-man lineup, if he doesn't get the options or the potential to snowball, he doesn't do exactly what you expect him to do. But let me just tell the teams we're getting ready for the next game. This is going to be game number 2, and this being the penultimate round, this is round number 6. We've got one more round to go before this 32 is done. The Rutilant Suns, they already qualified for the round of 16, so you'll see them more like in that relaxed kind of mode, because once you've got your qualification in order points wise, you're gonna want to have some fun, enjoy the game a little bit. There has been a couple of teams who have been drafting for skins, this being the tournament lobbies. Let me ask you a question.
I wonder what. Yes.
Favorite skin in the game, what would you pick?
Layla's Legend Nixus.
Layla, really?
I recently just played on that skin, and it's been on my heart since. I'm saving up diamonds for the next Legend skin.
Oh, those Legend skins. They're kind of expensive, but they really do look good. Though, do you know that the rarest skin in the game is actually a basic skin?
Which is Layla's skin.
Yeah, the Blue Spectre.
I want that skin also.
Sadly, they only released it in the Southeast Asia server. So, unless you get the option to travel across there to get an account from that region and buy it, there's no way for us outside of that region to get the skin. You're not the only one. There's so many people who want to flex on that skin. It's unbelievable.
How unfortunate. I should start saving up then to go there.
Yeah, might be worth the trip, huh? Just for the skin.
The ocean is not just our
home. Or you could get yourself into one of the national teams, like the ladies' national team, because this year for the ENC they are traveling to Saudi Arabia, but I think next year for the IESF it might be somewhere in Southeast Asia, but we're just gonna have to wait to see, because that information's not been released to the public yet, because none of us know. It'll be interesting to find out. Now, in terms of the bans so far, we've got Fovius, Zetian, Carrie, Atlas, Marcel, Paquito, pretty much the usual bans. Kenshin deciding to go for the Esmeralda straight off the bat. I think she's like really well worth the pick very early on, because if you had to choose a hero to deal with her in lane, I'm assuming she's going to be XP lane, right? Even though Retri is on the screen. What hero would you think is going to be dealing with her? Because it's kind of difficult.
I always use Uranus. I won't lie. I'll be very honest. I always use like your Uranus when I have to deal with her. But the problem is that I always pick Uranus and then they pick Esmeralda. So, but I usually always win the match just if I could actually see like he sustain with her. But her damage is much more better though than Uranus. But I do sustain also with him.
Yeah, I mean, based on the way she is at this particular moment in time, the only hard counter to her is a Dairat in the XP lane, right? But it depends on so much of factors. I think the option that you're selecting, which is Uranus, which is just match the sustain. So instead of losing straight out, just match it up. Uranus up against an Esme. Might be the best choice. Because you can only really truly counter her with gold lane picks. Like the carry, but that's been banned out.
I once picked Honeybee when they picked Esmeralda. Did I not get destroyed?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That Esmeralda must have been licking her lips. So we're like, oh so much of shield. Yeah. Yeah.
She
So
was thriving.
Alright, so I mean, God can also help dealing with the Esmeralda because his damage output's kind of crazy. So if you can land the stun combination, that would be good. Xborg with the true damage, but Xborg's going to have to in-lane position very well. Because once his Fraga armor is taken out, right, Xborg's, what is an Xborg without the armor? But his overheat passive with the true damage, it's about getting that sorted out. But your positioning has to be just perfect, especially in the team fight situation. So you've got the Kalea who combines with God. I mean, we were talking about that in the first game. That's a very, very strong combo that can work for this favor of Immortal or the Goliath. They're going to have to time it right. But there is nabs with the Cho pick. Now, Ego has a choice here. I think he might have to switch from the Flicker into Purify just so that he can escape the attentions of Cho, because I think Cho's going to be hard targeting the God.
Yeah.
And with
as a god, I always take Purify.
Yeah.
If I see it now.
Yeah. Because I mean, we know who his target's going to be. It's not like Cho's going to be targeting the Xborg or the Kalea. He's just going to try to get into the back line, just way off the dragon onto the god. It's always going to be pretty decent as an option. But with the 1/1 pick coming through from the side of Rutilant Sons, 1/1 is decent. I'd say she's like maybe a B tier, maybe an A tier. You can depends on on the lineup, kind of marksman. The banning phase, I suspect they need to give 1/1 a little bit of breathing space. They did ban out the Irithel, right? So that allows 1/1 to perform a little bit better in lane. Maybe a Clint ban wouldn't be a bad option for the final ban, Rutilant Sons.
Yes, I also agree.
Yeah, but
I haven't seen much 1/1 players though, so this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
In fact, the whole entire season, I have not dealt with a 1/1 so far.
In rank, she doesn't have the highest pick rates. She does come through in tournaments a little bit more often than you see in rank. Strangely enough, right? So in the MSC, she I'm not saying she had a fantastic pick rate, but she did make a couple of appearances. Because once she does get going, she is very, very deadly, right? I suppose even the Munsatar is there to deal with us. But then Munsatar, if he was picked, where would he go? Because unless they were thinking the Xborg was going into jungle.
He definitely thought the Xborg was going into jungle.
Yeah, because it's sort of a flex pick, Xborg. But I mean, where would you want to play him most? Is he going to be more suitable to the jungle in this lineup? Or is he going to be better on the XP lane?
I think jungle.
It's time to go to the R&D show.
Yeah, it might be.
Because against this Esmeralda, it's just going to be like that back and forth type of match between them.
And you could pick up that Uranus, like you said, to add an extra degree of tankiness to the team, some disruption factor. I mean, Xbox not going to be too stressed if 1-1 gets her ult off on him. But Achilles with a very, very interesting pick. The final one, they swap it out with Igris, the Alucard. When's the last time you saw an Alucard in a tournament setup?
It's been so long.
Strangely enough, I do have the skin that Igris is showing. Speaking of legend skins, one of the few that I own.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, Alucard has some decent skins, but there are some heroes in this game that I think Moonton has a special bias towards, because he do give them some excellent skins. And now we're going to see a YSS versus a 1-1 in the gold lane. And Yuki, the Moskov might not have been a bad pick in the gold lane up against the 1-1. But I mean, we've all had our 2 cents to say about what we think is going to happen based on the draft. It's time for the players to come out and show us what they're capable of, because drafts are drafts, and as important as they all are, it all comes down to execution at the end of the day. So, mid lane prio is, I would say, in favor of Rutilant Sons, especially with the Lilia around. Now they've got a chase here onto Jake's, who has some amount of mobility, but they burn the flicker out very early. So that flicker will not be available by the time it is the first turtle of the game, because it's like a 2-minute cooldown, which is massive.
Yeah, it's massive.
But I suppose in a game that's as quick as Mobile Legends, you kind of can't have a flicker spell being too long in terms of cooldown. I mean, too short in terms of cooldown, because then you're just going to be able to do a lot of outplays with that. As Lilia once more just applying pressure onto Jakes, who's taken down to like a quarter HP. Will we see Ling actually go across to... maybe use the buff and then switch across the map towards the gold lane? I don't think so. Cho is in the jungle once more. He's applying some pressure here onto Jakes. He has some certain amount of sustain, but he's going to have to be careful, because Alucard with the turnaround, and you can't really dash back away from an Alucard. And just like the first match, first blood going the way of Immortal or the Goliath.
He would have been able to kill Jake if maybe Lilia followed Chow, but I don't think she expected him to overextend that far.
Yeah, that was quite deep. And when you're the Roma up against an Alucard, you have to be a bit careful, because he's really good at with that burst potential that he does have. Now, the side of the Rutilant Sons, they're already in a very early position. They want to get in onto Jakes. They get the knock up. The control is there. Nab's the one picking up the kill. And now, without the Roma, difficult to try to contest for this. And I don't think that Immortal or the Goliath will want to contest for it.
No. They're outnumbered.
Yeah. Super Poopy saving that retribution. He's going into the backline. Does he get the steal? Yes, he does. He does have the Tempest of Blades to use as well, but he wants Link to get a little bit low, use the dash back. They're continuing with the fight, but opting against using the Tempest of Blades, Link, just forcing everybody back. But a nice buff steal from him as well. Lilia with some decent wave control now. Jake's comes in to make a bit of a spot out in terms of the jungle. I suppose that's a little bit more defensive then it is aggressive, because he wants to make sure that his jungler is not going to get invaded. Because we do notice this when a lot of teams start the invades, they just continue with this very, very aggressive play. Oh, but 1-1 gets the crossbow, tanks off onto the YSF, who uses the bounty chucker. What a stun underneath the turret. Achilles with the outplay there in the gold lane. He just survives and gets the kill in as well. Lilia, meanwhile, she's just eating up the gold in the mid lane turret, which is keeping that gold lead ever so slightly in favor of Rutilant Sons. It's about a 1k. Dive in underneath the turrets here as Postman flickers back to safety, doesn't have that Frogger armor, and I mean, when you're an X-Borg, it's panic time when you don't have that Frogger armor. God holding onto the Mystic Gush. They're waiting for just that perfect moment to get that engagement. Igris spotted out by Nabs on the Cho, which, I mean, now it's the time, if you're going to be an Alucard, that you need to be a little bit worried. As the side of Rutilant Sons, they go in for this big jungle invade. Do they get the Retri? No, it's going to be Igris who did secure that. The Retri battle. As both teams are vying for some control here. There's the last insanity being committed, but just not on point. However, now the dive, there's the knock-up. The control is in there. Kalia with the tsunami slam, but the Tempest of Blade does come out. God using the Mystic Gush, but it's a 2-for-2 trade-off, as it's a double kill for Super Poopy. Does he have the mobility to escape this? He's waiting for his energy bar, because Igris on that Alucard can't chase him down.
It was a beautiful team fight.
It was. But look at Lilia. She doesn't have the black shoes, but she... I'm assuming she's assuming that Alucard doesn't know this. Oh, what Alucard goes in with a quick retry, securing that objective. Lilia... the black shoes came on just a couple of seconds. I mean, maybe could have been a bit more aggressive.
Yes.
Now, so far the gold lane battle's been fairly even between Cotton and Achilles. Cotton did pick up a solo kill earlier on. Achilles responded with another. Lilia, this wave clear potential she has been disrupting the rotation timings from the side of Immortal or Goliath. There's the way of the dragon, as they get a lot of stuns onto this Alucard, but do they have the burst damage? Lilia just on a reposition, uses the black shoes as they finally gets a return kill there, the side of Immortal or Goliath, but there's the Tempest of Blades, the knock-up, even with the Mystic Gush, it's a 3-for-1 trade. Achilles, he wants to try to sustain through this, he goes in with the dash, but oh, was that a little bit too dangerous, as Kenshin, he's like underneath the turret, I'm gonna get the pick off in return, their last insanity committed, as it's going to be a return kill. This is like a brawl match.
It is.
I don't think they want to let me breathe. They were like, yeah, you guys in the caster seat. They're like, you guys in the caster seat, breathing is optional. We're just going to keep on fighting. Let's see how you can speak without breathing. Now, Lilia is the one who's doing the split pushing just to maintain that degree of control. The knock-up onto the YSS, Way of the Dragon committed. 1-1 didn't even need the crossbow tang. Another pick of kill for the side of Rutilant Sons, who have a healthy gold lead. Third and final turtle is up. Or will be up at least for the next 50 seconds. You think they should actually go for this turtle, maybe wait for the 8-minute Lord?
I think they should go for the 8-minute Lord. I mean, they are pretty ahead in gold.
Yeah, they are. As it's going to be another turn kill turtle and dives into the backline. Ling, he's just only after the one target. He's after Ego. We should see Postman taken out as the backliners were zoned away. And so that's a 3+ turtle reward for the side of Rutilant Sons, who now are, they're really feeling themselves as the recalls and everything are coming out.
They really are. And comeback can happen. I believe in the Goliath. I'll have faith in them.
Yeah, the tsunami slam combo with the god as they take out the Esmeralda. So, yeah, nice pick off.
Hey.
But there's Ling into the back line. He does commit the retribution. There's the Tempest of Blades. He's trying to focus onto Ego, but when he gets caught on, he gets the lightning skill off onto the wall, but the shutdown goes the way of Achilles. And this is actually very similar to what happened in the previous game. The shutdown on Ling by the marksman allowed the side of Immortal Order Goliath just to get a bit more control into the match.
Do you think 1-1 will be very strong late game, or she'll be weak in this lineup?
Well, 1-1, she's a late game scaler, and once you can get that out of hers off, because you just look at the mobility from Cotton here on the 1-1. It's one of the things that makes her so deadly is that mobility and the damage output. She's going to be looking for the crossbow tanks to be able to get it, but so far everybody's been taken down too fast. We have seen a couple of crossbow tanks, but nothing in the course of these big team fights. Though I think maybe she'd have to rush the Wind of Nature just to provide an extra bit of sustain, and then because she has the second skill to escape God's stun.
Yeah.
Now pressure being applied here into the mid lane. Esmeralda dashing back to safety. They want to bait out the skills. Opting not to go for the claw strategy. The first Lord of the match is up. But you're not going to want to start it without Ling on the blue, because we all know how blue buff dependent Ling is. As the side of Rutilant Sons are waiting in position. One trying to get the crossbow tanks up. Does she get it? She does. She's going in with the Inspire. Here's a double. Oh my goodness. Oh, it was almost a double, but the Tsunami Slam follow up. There's the shutdown. Ling is into the backline. He wants to get that Tempest of Blades knock up. But do they have the control? The mid lane started just still standing. Last Insanity be committed as well. God with the Mystic Gush. Esmeralda is just 1 HP. She gets the shield off just in time. Oh my goodness. That was so close. 1-for-1 trade-off.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
First Lord of the match still standing. Rutilant Sons should be in position to take this more or less uncontested. But the side of Immortal Order, they don't want to allow this to be uncontested. They know that they have the space to try to go in, as Clear is tanking through quite a lot. The Mountain Shock being committed, but there's going to be Ignis. He's into the backline with the Alucard. He's trying to take down the Esmeralda, but she's choking up so much of damage. Lilia and 1-1 in the backline managed to take him down. Ling with the full Tempest of Blades goes it even more. He gets it's a double here for the YSS. Achilles just dashing back. The last Insanity committed. But Cotton, he did turn around out of the range, and Cotton gets the pick off. But now ISS, he's quite low. He has to now retreat and protect. All those dives were happening while the mid lane tier 2 was still standing. Crazy stuff.
Crazy.
Now Achilles, being engaged upon, has the mobility to not get caught out with the crossbow tanks from 1-1. And through all of this, the Lord has been left untouched by the side of Rutilant Sons. Once again, you're going to have to wait for Ling to pick up the blue buff to make sure. Because, I mean, nobody wants to really go in with a Ling without that blue buff. You can, but it's not the safest option.
It's not the safest option, yes.
Because in any game, even though, I mean, Rutilant Sons are in a very strong position, they've got a 6k gold lead at this before 12-minute mark. But I suppose the delay is also kind of worth it, because they'll take the Lord, right? The Lord will only spawn up on the next wave, which will be 12 minutes 10 seconds, and that means no Holy Shield. Now the engagement onto Alucard, he gets controlled up as the knockup is in their nerves with just a couple of hop skips and stuns to make sure that they can secure that kill. So that's going to be no Alucard for the defense. Ling used the Tempest of Blades, right? So that's not going to be available for the backline dive. As we can see, it's just to be that 12-minute 10-second mark. The waves have spawned up. Once more, Rutilant Sons disciplined in trying to make sure there's this wave equilibrium, but Immortal Order Goliath doing a good job to ensure that the balance is not quite there. The Lord does charge in. The Tempest of Blades now been committed into the backline, forcing all the dashes back, baiting out quite a bit of skills. And the dive in, Esmeralda, as the God with the Mystic Gush control in Tsunami Slam as well. As Cho somehow manages to survive this. The Lord is being taken down. So much of people so low. There's going to be an unstoppable. But it's all the tier 3 turrets are removed from the situation by the side of Rutilant Sons. And just losing the Esmeralda only, I think they'd be pretty happy with that.
That was a good defense, though.
Yeah. Well, they live to fight another day.
Epic comeback is so real.
Somebody is hard supporting Immortal or Goliath. Is it because you like the underdogs? Or is some friends in the team?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone likes a good underdog story. I mean, Rutilant Sons are considered by many people to be the best squad in the server. I've heard arguments being made around that. It's usually a couple of teams that everyone talks about, like Saint Dynasty, Void, Rutilant Sons, who's the best. Oh, Tsunami Slam, but the Purify from Cotton using that second skill. Once more, Super Poopy. He's into the backline. He's just using that Tempest of Blade and Lightness skills to just force everybody out. Jake's is quite low. The Frogger armor being used as the last insanity was committed by Postman Pat. His immortality has been procced. He does dash back to safety, but not safe enough as Lilia picks up the mega kill. Waves are forcing in here. Do they have the ability to lock onto the turret? But they are trying to focus onto the kills of Sense. They get another pick off. It's a shutdown onto Achilles. 1-1 with the crossbow tanks. She's diving in. But she steps into the fountain and the minions end the game. Rutilant Sons takes this 2-0.
That was a good game.
Victory!
It was.
They tried.
They did. I mean, they gave it a good go. There was some more. I mean, you pick up 15 kills.
Yeah. Pretty good.
And then, I mean, 15 kills up against Rutilant Sons. Granted, Rutilant Sons were being extremely aggressive, but 15 kills are still 15 kills. Now, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be heading into the pause screen for just a moment as we get the next game set up for you, which will be Gascom Esports, one of the best teams in the Madagascan region, or actually across the server as a whole, versus Phantom Vanguard. So we'll be back with you in just a moment. Don't go anywhere, and don't forget to smash that like, share, and subscribe buttons.
Late night, dark blue, feel that way. No rush, I don't chase. Move slow, set the pace. All calm, all wait. Dark blue, low light, no talk, just vibe. Step in, whole night, all eyes, don't lie. Came in quiet, no scene made, no flashes, clean shade. Everything move when I say, no rush, let it play. Cold air, slow res, no stress, no tears, all smooth, no mess, just steps, wait, let it ride like that, slow, bring it right back. Dark blue, feel that way. No rush, I don't chase. Move slow, set the pace. All calm, all wait. Dark blue, low light, no talk, just vibe. Step in, whole night, all eyes, don't lie. All black, blue tint glass, no pass, just pass, no sound, just bass. Everything in place, no tone, don't flex, no need, just press. One move, that's set, no doubt, no guess. Down, feel it in your chest, now slow. Everything connect now. Dark blue, feel that way. No rush, I don't chase. Move slow, set the pace. All calm, all wait. Dark blue, low light, no talk, just vibe. Step in, whole
midnight calling. You feel it too. Low flame flicker in the dark. Cold wind whisper through my heart. Every step echo like a spark. Something tearing me apart. I hear your name in the night, but it don't sound right. Like a ghost in the light, pulling me in. Don't run, don't run. Don't hide too late. Feel it close, can't escape. Heartbeat racing, feel that break. It's inside. Wide awake. Don't run, don't fight, don't speak. Every breath getting weak. Too deep, too far, no sleep. It's inside, underneath.
Slow walk, I don't chase, just follow. Same road, same pain, same hollow. Guitar cry with a tone so cold, like a story already told. Feel that weight in the air right now. Every move got a shadow now. Turn around, but there's no way out. It's locked in.
Wait, it's right behind you. Don't run, don't hide too late. Feel it close, can't escape. Heartbeat racing, feel that break. It's inside. Wide awake. Don't run, don't fight, don't speak. Every breath getting weak. Too deep, too far, no sleep. It's inside, underneath. Don't move too close. No. Inside, underneath. You were never alone.
Slow burn. Midnight air. Slow burn. Midnight air. Through the street, every step's feel it drag on me. Oh, soul rhythm deep in my chest, every breath like a test, like a test. Guitar crying a minor key, something out there watching me.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the stream. We have for you the second game of the evening. It is Gascom Esports up against Phantom Vanguard. The first game in this best of two. I'm joined in the caster seat by Jesse as first ban has been Phoveus. All 3 games so far have seen a Phoveus ban. What do you make of this Phoveus ban?
Now Akai enters the scene.
Quite interesting. I see he really scares a lot of people.
He's got the amazing disruption ability with that Infernal Pursuit. Because like every time he uses it, he gains somewhat of damage immunity, a certain degree of damage immunity anyway.
I've been waiting.
And Perry, of course. This is why I could never pick Perry. She's always banned.
She's very strong. Difficult to lane against unless you go for her counters in lane like the Claw pick. Anything that's gonna be a bit too mobile for her to deal with. Or outrange her.
Yes. Yeah, Claude is kind of her counter. I have a hard time dealing with Claude.
That mobility of his, he just goes in, baits out some skills, comes back, throws that blazing duet, it gives him shield plus damage, and if he thinks he's gonna die, the battle mirror image just cast, move back. With Gascom, they're leaving a lot of things open, like the Marcel pick, for instance, like the Paquito, and Phantom Vanguard, they're giving them a choice. They're like, yeah, okay, Paquito and Marcel's open, which one are you gonna go for?
Marcel is such a fun hero.
Yeah, when you're playing him, not to face.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody likes to face a Marcel.
No, he's quite annoying. When I roam and I have to protect my team from Marcel, it's really annoying.
Yeah. Though this is something I'm going to be on the lookout for in this game, right? Let's say you got Johnson driving through, and Marcel casts his ultimate, the Golden Hour. Will it stop will it stop Johnson in the middle of driving and cancel the ultimate, or will he still be able to drive through any which way? Just frozen and then continue driving afterwards?
Never actually. I think he will freeze Johnson, but I never saw if he continues. I never paid attention to that.
Yeah, it's as long as he doesn't crash, he should be able to continue. And if he does crash, the Golden Hour could be used as a counter initiation tool. It's one of the massive strengths that a Marcel has. He's an initiator because he can get a set and then his team can, follow up. Or he's a counter initiator because when you get dived upon, he just casts the ultimate and allows his team to escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
the drop from Phantom Vanguard looks pretty good.
Johnson is not my favorite roamer, simply because he's not available on the map a lot of times. He does spend a lot of time driving around, right? And that does leave your jungle open for invades. And with Xylan on the Bernadetta, Xylan is a very mechanically gifted player. On the Bernadetta, because Bernadetta right now is a flex, you can play her in jungle. She does work very well on the XP lane. But in the hands of someone like Xylan, who's the jungler for the side of Gascom Esports, he's going to use the mobility of a Bernadetta to invade quite a bit. So the question is, for the side of Phantom Vanguard, what are you going to be using, number one, as your choices to combine with the Johnson? And number two, to also at the same time protect from potential invades that we do expect to come out from the side of Gascom? Because they've got a Marcel. High mobility is always irritating in the jungle. You got Bernadetta with high mobility, can get into into the jungle to invade as well. They picked the Valor. I don't think Valor is not the best in terms of synergy with a Johnson, but does help in terms of protecting from jungle invades, because especially in the early part of the game, jungle invades are a bit more sustained in the fight. It's not like it just one quick invade, everybody dies, you take what you want and move off. You need some items and damage to be able to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
Among the planes exists the equilibrium.
As
The Valor and the Leslie combo, though, like the way he slowed them down. If he can like land his skills and Leslie's late game damage, it'll be beautiful.
Yeah. Agreed. With the potential Belmont play, you would have some amount of follow-up to the Johnson, but Phantom Vanguard, they're just playing around. They know they need something a bit more tankier as well. Because Guinevere could also work, because she's going to have that knock-up potential. At least make objective securing a little bit better. But they're just like hesitating what they're going to be going for. Because you could flex the Alpha into the jungle at the same time.
Yes. But they have good CC, Phantom, and then I don't know if they'll work it out. I hope with Marcel.
Yeah,
they're very squishy.
Yeah, they are. With very high mobility from the side of Gascom. They're gonna hope to use that mobility to their advantage. They can bait out quite a bit of skills. One of the big things to watch out for is going to be the eclectic blades into the backline from the Bernadetta, because her target's definitely going to be the Valia and the Leslie. If she can land that Petri combination, it's going to be something.
I love the full combo of Legend Skin. It says we are going to destroy you.
Yeah, Legend Skins. But the best Legend Skin might actually be the Johnson one.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
I know so many people who love it.
I hate Franco's Legend Skin. Anyone who plays Franco with a Legend Skin, I do not like them. Because why do I always get hooked? No matter what. We can be standing like together, 3 people, but somehow I always get hooked by that skin. I hate it.
Maybe they're after you. You know, could be some personal vendetta. Like, oh, you.
Absolutely.
We're after you. We're coming for you. We're not going to let you escape this. Yeah, maybe, who knows? They could be secretly clipping the videos of when they play with you, saving it for a viral TikTok channel. You never know.
Yes. Marcel has really good damage, like, and sustain early game. I always like to bully the enemy, especially at juggle.
I mean, that passive of his is super annoying. I mean, just look at that. He'll go there, he gets a stun. Johnson's just locked in there as the Herrera comes across. Oh, but Guinevere gets the knock-up. Big battle in the mid lane. But Bernadetta, quick rotations, has the second skill to avoid the damage. Gascom, they're looking like they're going in his first blood for Xylan on the Herrera. Look, what are your thoughts on Herrera? I mean, she's decent, like, as a hero, but she didn't come out of the gates like a lot of the, new heroes that Moonton releases.
Yeah, that is true. But a Herrera with, like, with tank build, oh, she's annoying. She's very hard to kill.
Yeah, because she's got so much of disruption. And as the side of Gascom, they picked up 2 very quick kills. Could we see a quick counter coming through? They're trying to protect the Roma as Eve. Oh, but Eve is going to be countered in there by the Guinevere. So it's a 2-for-1 trade-off overall. But Ares on this Bernadetta takes round 2. That's some quick fingers from Bernadetta.
Yes. She recalled to get them. Okay, she's not gonna recall. Maybe she's gonna try and. Okay.
Yeah, bait out some. Back. Yeah, maybe bait out something from the Alpha. But I mean, Alpha, he can burst down the Bernadetta. It's mainly her second skill that sort of saves her. Turtle is quite low. There's the eclectic blades. Herrera secures the objective. Bernadetta into the backline. Marcel is there just to provide an extra bit of control. But Guinevere with the knock up. There's Alpha. Spear of Alpha being committed. Not even the golden hour is able to keep them alive. But now the ultimate snipe from Leslie takes out another. That's a 2-for-nothing trade. So even with the turtle, Phantom Vanguard would be very happy with this engagement. Now the chase is on. Marcel just uses that mobility to escape everybody's attention.
Very good, annoying hero.
Yeah. This hero, like I wasn't sure what the developers were thinking when they developed this, but the control is there as Mad punishes that bush check from the Marcel.
Team hero has been slain.
Claude Bab, but a Battle Mirror Index gets a little bit of steal. Those gold crab contests are quite interesting. Now Johnson isn't on the drive here. He's just trying to find at least a target to go on, circling around. I think he's got his potential pick here, but it's a Bernadetta, very, very high mobility. He's gonna get the crash. Oh, Hirana just escapes Marcel, the one who baits out that crash. So nicely done by the Marcel, just to cancel that.
Nicely done.
Yeah, now the chase onto Valor that's a lot of poke damage from the Eve. She's actually a very good hero to deal with the Valor.
Will he go in? Oh, we're good.
Yeah, a bit of pressure being applied onto Johnson. He is being forced back. Wants to protect the marksman for the most part. But you can see the side of Gascom. They already have the control and positioning around this turtle objective. It is the second turtle. They did take the first turtle, but lost quite a few players as Guinevere finding that angle to go in with the spatial migration. There's the Spear of Alpha, but quick fingers from Xylan. Now Johnson with the drive by Eclectic Blades doesn't manage to catch on to anybody, as they do manage to get a pick off, but the dives are in. Oh, look at that from Shiro on the Eve, on a killing spree. But a Bernadetta into the backline. She does get a kill, but she's taken down because of the quick rotation coming through from Lucky on this Leslie. It's always nice to have the extra numbers advantage, but Leslie did lose the turret in the bot lane as Hirara wants to go in even more underneath the turret. Does Xylan have the fast fingers to do it? Yes, he does. And Gascom building up quite a bit of a gold lead. Johnson with the crash in. Spear of Alpha. Do they have the follow-up? Second skill does come out, but the repositioning from the side of Gascom way, way too quick.
You're definitely going to ban Marcel first next game.
You just can't leave that hero over. It's too problematic. Oh, Alpha being chased down. Eclectic Blades to finish it off as another tier 1 turret down for the count. Gascom Esports is slowly building up the pressure here. They diving in once more. Hirara on a killing spree. Xylan using the retribution, but there's the real world manipulation coming out as well underneath the turret as Shiro on a godlike. Yeah. He literally is godlike right now.
In 6 minutes.
That is kind of quick. Hirara dives into the backline, just has so much damage. Xylan is snowballing, and that's the thing with Hirara. She is a snowball hero, and he's got the damage output to deal with this. There's the Spear of Alpha committed onto the Marcel. Eclectic Blades into the backline, but it's only onto Bernadetta's clone. I'm going to go back Bernadetta's the Guinevere's clone. A third turtle is up. Johnson is trying to go in, but the stun from Marcel. They do get the crash in as they finally take out that Bernadetta. The chase is on. Turtle is still up. Alpha, he's diving into the backline, just focusing onto the Marcel. But Hirara, she's just on a mega. She wants to come in for more. Guinevere just escapes the Hirara. Hirara just immune those skills. Oh my goodness. And repositioning as well. 1 HP escapes from everybody. Marcel, he's eating up some fireballs as Hirara. Xylan gets another. He's unstoppable. Guinevere on the chase. She wants to go. Oh, but what an immune from Xylan. He's showing us what Hirara can do. It's a shutdown with 1 HP. Oh my goodness. Guinevere just waiting out that battle, but I don't know which part of the map to point my camera to.
There's so much going on everywhere.
Yeah. Sometimes I think it would be nice if we had the ability to split screen it.
Yes.
But, sadly, we can't. Sadly. That battle went on so long that the turtle
It
turned
went
into a
on
lord.
so long.
Oh my goodness.
But 20-7, they might catch up
Yeah.
after Leslie gets bad.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Leslie, when she does come online, she does really, really hot. It's going to have to be a strategy now for the side of Phantom Vanguard to be able to, get the farm onto the Leslie. They're going to have to funnel the farm in.
Blue team has slain the Lord.
Because First Lord has gone the way of Gascom. Right? And with this, it's the Holy Shields are the one thing you could say that is in favor of the side of Phantom Vanguard. That they wouldn't expect the game to end with this Lord. Johnson on his Hot Wheels once more, just hoping to maybe get a nice crash in here. Oh, but the sidestepping comes out, but Shiro with the real world manipulation. However, they do get the Claude. Hirara wants to try to get a bit of a cover up. The golden hour catches up to 3. The attack's coming through. Oh, look at the stacking that was in there. Double kill by this Eve. She just built so much damage. The Holy Shield should be taken down. And, with that, most of the HP from the Lord. But once more, Marcel just being an annoyance like he usually is with the Spear of Alpha does catch out to Shiro, but he's so thin right now. It's a legendary for this Eve. But without Claude, it's going to be difficult to crack the base open.
Yes. But they did so well.
Yeah. They did. I mean, they defended for the most part to at least keep the base safe-ish. But this gold lead is just growing slowly but surely from Gascom.
I think the next Lord, they might be able to end the game.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Possibly. So Marcel's passive, it stuns the Johnson, but doesn't actually cancel the ultimate. So, I mean, that's an answer to that question. There's, Hirara into the backline, forces the flicker out, the Eclectic Blades is in there, but the Golden Hour catches onto 2, and it's the right 2 with the real world manipulation. That's 4 taken out, like in seconds, literally. What a big blob. Guinevere wants to come in for the protection. Bernadetta, she's trying to escape all the damage, but the fountain says no. You shall not pass. You shall not escape. Or rather, if you want to think of it in a more positive light, the Fountain and Guinevere gave Bernadetta a shortcut back to the base.
I don't even think they even need Claude in this game. They could just 4 versus 5. Because that's what they've been doing this whole entire time. Claude has just been pushing. He's only joined the fights just barely.
Yeah, true.
But they're really sustaining as a 4 versus 5. They're actually killing.
Yeah, they are. It is Gascom, after all. They are considered to be one of the stronger teams in this entire region, not just in the tournament. They are a couple of people's favorites, because whenever I get a chance to chat to everyone from our Mobile Legends community, there's a couple of people who think that Gascom might have it in them to take out all the competition and AFL winners. But we'll see. They are giving us a pretty strong showing in this game. Do you think they have the ability to end with this Lord, though?
I mean, they can with Marcel's ult. They definitely can, but we shall see how well they can do.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting if they actually do end with this Lord.
Yeah. Well,
it's like they're recalling their final goodbye.
Yeah. It's like a graduation ceremony. Okay, so Johnson, he's on his horses. He's going for the drive. Gascom, beautiful wave equilibrium. Everything crashing in at just the right time. This cracks open the base. They do take out the Goliath, try to get it for protection, but that's the golden hour. It catches out to it to the backline. Alpha wants to try to survive this. The flicker comes out from Leslie as it's a 2-for-1 trade-off. The Lord marching its way into the base, but the real world manipulation. Shiro with the setup. Options to lock on. Claude is not interested in anything except the turret. It's a trouble for Hirara. It's Gascom dominant in the first game.
Yeah.
Victory!
Well, that was a beautiful game.
Yeah.
I wish they were able to get to late game though with Leslie's full items. She was getting there. She was getting there.
She was getting there. Lucky. Well, Lucky did pick up the MVP for the side of Phantom Vanguard. And I would have been surprised if it was anybody else but Shiro. Not to say that, Xylan on the Hirara was not devastating. Chuck Norris on the Marcel also. I mean, the entire team did really well from Gascom. They did very well. Yeah, 100%. Like it is a 5-man event after all. You need everybody to sort of work with one another. As we always say, a team is only as strong as its weakest link. But as we get the lobby set, it's game number 2. I think maybe the Johnson pick cost the side of Phantom Vanguard a little bit. I know it's a fun hero to play, but I think it did. Yeah, it leaves the map kind of open. And especially if you're a mage, right? You're very exposed if your roam is not next to you.
Yeah, they should have went digging. Or Hylos, just saying.
Yeah. Well, I suppose a little bit of tankiness would have helped. But the teams are ready. Let us tell them that we're starting now. And have some fun. I'm busy typing, nothing's appearing on the screen. Right, as we head into game number 2, Phantom Vanguard up against the monsters that are Gascom Esports. Can David kill Goliath? Or will Goliath... Oh my goodness, I was just about to press start and Zyklon left. That would have been an issue. Okay, Zyklon is back. Alright. Let's start before he leaves one more time.
Okay, Marcel band coming.
Yeah, Marcel band coming. We could actually probably say with certainty that at some point in time Marcel should be banned. I hope Phantom Vanguard would, unless they have a Marcel player on their side,
Hoot hoot. Horology is my craft.
Wow.
Diggy is my name.
My Diggy.
Perspectives expose the same truth.
That is not a ban I would have predicted.
Same. I think they want to use like an atlas or something. Oh, ban. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we know Diggy is there for those big set play heroes. Yours is to cause some problems, and then, well, Atlas is definitely a meta Roma at this moment in time.
Well, he is. Maybe they might use Mino or Tigro.
Yeah. Well, it's been a while since we've seen a Tig being picked up. But Tig, he's not exactly meta because of his mobility.
Yeah, no. In rank, not in the tournament.
Yeah. Because in tournament setup...
Oh, Popo.
Well, that again is not a pick I would have expected.
Same.
A punch for a punch.
But Popol and Koopa, he's very good at pushing, but he needs some amount of protection in the lane, because he's susceptible to heroes like the Paquito. But with Paquito being picked up, Esmeralda's not banned. You think Phantom are going to go lock onto that Esme? They should.
I think they will. I'm just seeing the first team here. Oh, okay.
Your team is girl.
Bernadetta is... I mean, Beatrix is fairly okay with dealing with a Popol in lane, because she's got a decent range. if Stormbreaker picks up
Still waters
the
run
Granger like we can see, it looks like it's going to be Popel and Cooper jungle.
He just kept on showing Mino and swapping, Maya and swapping. It's like he wants them to ban Mino.
yeah, the second phase. Grok is a pretty solid ban, because I kind of love the Grok picks.
Oh, he's very annoying.
That tectonic charge of his, it sets up so beautifully for combo plays.
It does.
In the second phase, right, jungles, MMs being picked up. Yeah, they did bad with the Mono. They were like, you showed it too many times.
Why did they ban the Johnson? I wonder.
Well, Johnson can be a little bit on the annoying side. However, ban-worthy, I'm not so sure about that. But though the Johnson was, like, his driving skills are way better than mine. That I must admit.
Yes.
Oh. The last ban for the side of Phantom Vanguard. I've given up on trying to predict. They're throwing in some bans and picks even that I definitely can't predict. It's very surprising. It has worked for them to get them into this round of 32, but extremely surprising.
Very surprising. I wonder what roam they're gonna pick. Valoric? Selena. I mean, they do have 2 squishy marksmen. Not a bad pick.
And Shiro is pretty good on the Selena. So, it's just going to give her a little bit of extra potential, dive potential. The scaling from the side of Phantom Vanguard is extremely late.
I think Gushin mid? Oh, okay. This is interesting. No mage?
I see lots of prey.
No magic damage.
Yeah, no magic damage at all. Who's going to be roaming here? Is it Popel and Koopa roaming?
The smell of gunpowder in the morning.
Did they just give up and draft?
Yeah, maybe. Or they're drafting for skins. Because
so cute.
Yeah. At this stage, right, in the group that they're in, the top 4 has already been decided. And so the teams playing now are just playing to complete the rest of the stages. So.
The rest of the stages, okay.
Yeah. So you might as well have some fun. Because sometimes we tend to forget that this is a game and it's supposed to be fun. Because sometimes when I look at the amount of drama that goes on in the Mobile Legends scene, fortunately not on the Waylander Gaming group chat, but elsewhere, there's just so much of arguments about this and that and the other. I'm like, it's a game.
Yeah, it is. It is a game. It's just a game.
You're supposed to have some fun. You're supposed to enjoy yourself. Not everything has to be serious all the time.
Unless you're on a 15 win streak in rank, we gotta be serious. Please.
Yeah. It's the ranky games though. Sometimes I look at occasionally what happens there. It gets very entertaining, and you see the number of people who rage in rank. Oh my goodness! It's just people hate losing their stars.
People hate losing their stars.
Though I will say, about rank, like that, rank is a decent place to practice. It's not the best place to practice if you're practicing for tournaments, right? Because you don't know who you're going to be up against in 5-man, so your strategies have to just be like, okay, whatever the strategy is. When you look at the pro players and their schedules, they use scrims for training, and they use nice Iron Hook coming out from the Franco, does then the damage to follow up. Oh, but the Lycan bounce from King gets the first blood. But Ling, he dives in. It doesn't even have the blue buff yet. as it's Xylan with a pickoff. Once more Ares on that Paquito, just applying pressure into the jungle. But yeah, like as I was saying, like the pro players, they use rank as more like a fun experience.
Very fun.
Because with the pro players, they very rarely play what their lanes are when they play rank. It's all just the scrums where you used to train. Because for them, it's like, yeah, the tournaments are the big things. The dive in here from Ling does have Tempest of Blades, but has to be careful because Roger with the Lycan Pounce can do quite a bit of damage. It is 1-1 at this moment in time, but on an iron hook dragged back. Ling, he's holding on to the Tempest of Blades. He uses the Lightness skill to get out, so he gets the pick off, but is a little bit low in terms of health, but now dives in, commits the Tempest of Blade. There's the knock up, there's the follow up. Quick fingers from Xylan. They get a pick off onto the Popple and Koopa, but sacrificed it for the turtle.
Franco with that skin never misses a hook. I know. The skin.
Yeah. But do you know though? Oh, dive in here as King that gets another pick, another kill on the Roger. Do you know that that this legend skin you're talking about, there's actually a slight, it's not massive, right? But there's a slightly bit a bigger frame for the iron hook, which is why it lands a little bit more consistently.
Worth your money. Wow, there we go.
This is the one skin that actually does do that. As you can see, iron hook once more, and now he's landing it onto Popple and Koopa, who has the the dog as protection.
Exactly. How is he getting hooked? Why can't he just let the dog get hooked?
Yeah. Though we do not support animal abuse, we're just saying this, right?
100%. We love our dogs. We love animals.
100% so, right? So, big disclaimer.
They're doing very good. It's like it looks balanced. Okay, 3-7 still looks good.
Yeah.
They're not too far ahead with gold.
Yeah, Abyssal Arrow on the mark. Though the Raj, he takes two. However, Shiro doesn't want to dive in underneath the turret. Actually onto the Aldous, because that's the one hero you would say you don't want to see get fed, which is an Aldous.
If they actually do get to late game, they might win this because Popple's damage to the turrets and they have like another marksman. It's gonna be pretty. Oh, there we go. Oh, I thought he lived.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kinda.
There's like no living in here. Aldous does dive in, but he's gonna get taken out by Ares as Gascom just piling pain onto Misery. But Xborg with the fire, he gets a shutdown kill onto Shiro on the Selena. He is gonna be chased down by Ares. No frog armor. He's just like, okay, I'm not escaping a Paquito.
I was looking at what is this moving, and I see, oh, it's Granger. Oh, that's a pretty cool skin. I've never seen Granger with the skin.
Yeah, it's the Transformers one. The first time I saw it myself, I was like, what am I looking at here? What's going on?
What am I looking at?
Yeah. Oh, meanwhile, they get another pick-off on the top lane. This should be the turret takedown is really, really low. Ares is the one who's making those rotations across the map. Now the side of Phantom Vanguard trying to respond to this. Meanwhile, there's another pick-off in the bot lane as Gascom, they're looking to end this very quickly. Shotgun blasts from the... Beatrix, she didn't even use the ultimate. She just like exploded it.
I'm looking at how did she kill him? He just like got melted. I'm like, how?
Yeah, there's this shotgun combo on the Beatrix that's meant for people who walk up towards you. It's very, very, very deadly. It's the highest burst combination that Beatrix actually has. As the Yeah, as the side of Gascom, they're trying to bait out something. Oh, there's the Iron Hook! Will the Tempest of Blades follow up into the backline? They're continuing this fight. Popolo Cooper does get the stun out. Selena trying to dive in with a Whistle Arrow, but there's Zyla just forcing everybody back with the flicker from Ares. Gets the double. Once more the Iron Hook. And it's a triple for Ares in the backline. Aldous wants to try to take down Selena. Does get the kill, but there's the Paquito. He's forcing Aldous back. Aldous just gets to the safety of the base, but this should be the map completely opened with the turtle spawning up. I think it's too long to wait for like the 8-minute Lord. It's just, you're looking at like a minute.
It's too long to wait for the 8 minutes.
Yeah. You might as well just take it. You should get the Lord up by, like the 9-minute mark.
They might end with the first Lord.
Yeah, they're sort of snowballing right now. It's very difficult for the side of Phantom Vanguard to try to do anything. Once more, Zylan using the Tempest of Blades does get the knock up and the setup for Ares. The chase is on. There's the bloody hunt into the backline. That is going to be 3 people taken down. Roger with the conceal does manage to get to the safety of the tier 2 turret, but it's only him left to defend as the side of Gascom Esports are just establishing even more and more map control.
It looks like a brawl. Everybody's just like one mid lane only.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing that can be done.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, but Lingy went in there. There was the control to take him down. It was a shutdown kill. Oh, but look at this Franco with the Iron Hooks. My goodness, has he missed this whole game? He's just been so on point. He even gets one more, right? The hook land, but Roger goes in with the shutdown. He's chasing everybody down, but this is a Paquito, right? You don't want to chase a Paquito. You get too close, he's just going to blow you up in lane.
Oh.
Triple. Is he gonna get the Maniac? The Whistle Arrow does land as there's a chase down here by Aldous. Is he gonna have enough time to get the Maniac? No, the flicker just keeps close to the Maniac though.
Very close.
Now Ling, okay, they should wait for him to take his blue buff. Start the Lord up. This is a very, very, very possible winning angle here. They've already scouted out, and Gascom, the one thing I will say is they're a very, very disciplined team. They're using the conceal play, however, just to wait in position. They want to check to see if the side of Phantom Vanguard are going to rotate towards them. But they don't seem to have any intention of actually contesting for anything. They're going for a full 5-man push on the top lane.
They just want to get at least another turret.
Yeah. Just one to say, well, we will, one more for the road.
One more for the road. It's been a great journey.
Yeah. Well, there's one more game to go. There's Link.
Might actually.
He does get spotted out, uses the Tempest of Blades, gets a pickoff onto the Roger. The chase is on. They're diving in. Once more, this Iron Hook. It's just not allowing anybody to escape. The Popol almost recalling. Oh my goodness, the bloody hunt landed. Did you see that? It actually landed, but it stunned him in the base.
He's very lucky indeed.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, there's the Iron Hook. One more time. The accuracy from Franco is very, very, very good. With this, we should be able to see them. That's the first Iron Hook I actually saw Franco miss. He might have missed a couple more before this, but
Yeah,
he's
probably like 5, 4, 3. I think they're gonna end.
Yeah. Lord marching its way in. That's going to be 2 tier 3 turrets taken down. Franco did use the conceal play. There's Ling using the Tempest of Blades just to escape everybody's attention. It's legendary for this Paquito. The waves have been cleared up, but the pressure is on Beatrix, just forcing everybody back. There's just one tiny minion left. A couple of waves will be coming through at this latter stage in the game. They do have 4 members left alive to try to defend this, as there's the Iron Hook once more. It's legendary for the Paquito. He's just so unstoppable right now. The final tier 3 turret, Xylan securing this as the side of Gascom Esports. Oh, once more with the Bloody Hunt as the follow-up. It's like watching a Mortal Kombat game with a gate. Get over here. The waves have been cleared up, but B6 with the machine gun blast. Legendary for Paquito. He just continues to pile on the pressure, and this should be it. Game, set, match. Going the way of Gascom Esports. Yeah, they were not focusing on the turrets. They were just like one more kill.
Let's get to 30. Wow.
So, Gascom Esports dominant as per usual. They're a very, very strong side, and that brings to a very swift conclusion game number 2 of the evening. And Jesse, we just have one more to go before this particular round of like 6 is actually over. Oh, actually, no, we're on round 7. This is the day number 1 of round 7. I was actually changed the title of the video. I'm thinking is we're still in round 6, but no, we're on round 7, day number 1. So, ladies and gentlemen, while I do all of that quick admin work, we're going to have the pause screen up and running. We'll be back with you in just a bit. It's going to be Salvatore Syndicate up against Requiem Code Red, the final game of the evening.
Late night, dark blue, feel that way. No rush, I don't chase. Move slow, set the pace. All calm, all wait. Dark blue, low light, no talk, just vibe. Step in, whole night, all eyes, don't lie. Came in quiet, no scene made, no flashes, clean shade. Everything move when I say, no rush, let it play. Cold air, slow res, no stress, no tears, all smooth, no mess, just steps, wait, let it ride like that, slow, bring it right back. Dark blue, feel that way. No rush, I don't chase. Move slow, set the pace. All calm, all wait. Dark blue, low light, no talk, just vibe. Step in, whole night, all eyes, don't lie. All black, blue tint glass, no pass, just pass, no sound, just bass. Everything in place, no tone, don't flex, no need, just press. One move, that's set, no doubt, no guess. Down, feel it in your chest now, slow. Everything connect now. Dark blue, feel that way. No rush, I don't chase. Move slow, set the pace. All calm, all wait. Dark blue, low light, no talk, just vibe. Step in, whole night, all eyes, don't lie. Yeah. Stay cool. Stay cool.
Midnight calling. feel it too. Low flame flicker in the dark. Cold wind whisper through my heart. Every step echo like a spark. Something tearing me apart. I hear your name in the night, but it don't sound right. Like a ghost in the light, pulling me in. Don't run, don't run. Don't hide too late. Feel it close, can't escape. Heartbeat racing, feel that break. It's inside. Wide awake. Don't run, don't fight, don't speak. Every breath getting weak. Too deep, too far, no sleep. It's inside, underneath.
Slow walk, I don't chase, just follow. Same road, same pain, same hollow. Guitar cry with a tone so cold, like a story already told. Feel that weight in the air right now. Every move got a shadow now. Turn around, but there's no way out. It's locked in.
Wait, it's right behind you. Don't run, don't hide too late. Feel it close, can't escape. Heartbeat racing, feel that break. It's inside. Wide awake. Don't run, don't fight, don't speak. Every breath getting weak. Too deep, too far, no sleep. It's inside, underneath. It's inside, underneath. You were never alone.
Slow burn. Midnight air. Slow burn. Midnight air. Through the street, every step's feel it drag on me. Oh, soul rhythm deep in my chest, every breath like a test, like a test. Guitar crying a minor key, something out there watching me. Feel it close, but I can't see, just shadows following me. Something ain't right. Run now, don't slow down. into the groove, but it feel off. Same road, but the light gon' solve. Strings cry, yeah, the tone get rough. Like the world just ain't enough. Dust rising the worn out boots. Truth hit harder than the proof. Something moving in the roots. Feel it crawling, feel it move. Oh, it's getting closer. Run out, don't slow, don't freeze. Heartbeat banging like a drum in me. Too close, can't breathe, can't think. Dark outside and it's hunting me, yeah. Run out, don't stop, don't turn. Feel that pressure, feel that burn. Too late, no space, no peace. Everything closing in on me. Everything closing in on me. Still there. Still there. This for the team. From zero, cold nights, no light, just a vision, one mic. No name, no hype, just fight. Built it brick by brick. Alright. Every doubt turned to fuel. Every loss made me move. But it wasn't just me in the room. Every step I was walking with you. Hold up. Hands up if you've been here. All this time, yeah, we still here. From the dark to the light. 2K, that's life. Yeah, we built this side by side. We rise, hear the crowd, feel the vibe. This time, thank you all for the ride. Every view, every name, every face, every moment you stayed. When it felt like it wouldn't break, you the reason it changed. Now it's louder, bigger, real. Still the same, still the feel. We don't, we just reveal what we build and what we will.
Never fall, never fade. Stand is the path that we made.
We rise,
We rise,
we rise,
all night.
all night.
We rise,
We rise,
side by side.
side by side.
You feel it changing, don't you? Blue light bleeding through the haze, slow shift in the way it plays. Every step rearrange the space, like the world don't feel the same. Something turning in the air, pulling deeper, pulling there. Every breath got weight to bear,
Like a voice without a prayer, I hear it.
call me in.
No warning.
It begins.
Let go.
Stand close.
Don't fight.
Just know. Step in.
Feel that change.
No fear.
No name.
New ground.
No frame.
We rise. We claim. No past.
No change.
No loss.
Just gain.
Too far to stay the same.
We break.
We change.
Low tone in the way I move. No rush, just something new. Every line I step into feels like I was always due. Guitar cry, but it don't feel pain. Just a shift in a different lane. What was lost don't feel the same. What I am, can't explain.
I see it
In your eyes,
that moment.
when it rise. Hold,
Don't fade.
breathe,
This way. Step in.
feel that change.
So, hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. We're here for the final game of the evening. It's going to be Salvatore Syndicate up against Requiem, Code Red. And joining me today in the caster seat is Jesse, as we will be continuing with the actions. It's Killer Sunday with the first ban, and Jesse, any guesses to what you think the first ban's gonna be?
Marcel.
We're at that stage now. It's like it's Marcel, it's Paquito. I don't know why Killer Sunday's making. Ooh, respect
Oh, okay.
bans.
Interesting.
Punch for a punch.
Yeah. So Master Merlin from the side of Code Red is fairly famous for the Guinevere pick, and so famous enough for Salvatore Syndicate to say no Guinevere fear for you. Now, Guinevere, she's I would say a pretty decent pick. She's no longer like an S tier hero. Like when I say hero, I mean in the jungle, right? She's no longer S tier, but I'd say a solid A.
Okay.
And I mean, in school, getting an A, it's kind of nice.
Good times until university just humbled you a little bit.
Yeah. University is a very big humbler. It's like you go in there with all this hope about how smart you are, and then you realize what the level of difficulty is like, and you're like, oh my word, this is so it's a very big step up.
Absolutely.
Oh.
I wonder what the next ban gonna be. Will they ban a tank?
Possibly, because I mean, Akai is still open, Baratz is there as well, and both these heroes have moved into the S tier in the jungle role very recently. I don't know if you've been following the MSC.
Yes.
Baratz has been picked up surprisingly quite a bit, specifically as a counter to Akai, but he's been quite dominant in the jungle lane. So it's always a
Very,
pretty...
very
Yeah, it's always a pretty decent ban. But they decide to go with Bernadetta, which is also another respect ban onto Arthur Blitz. Because he plays a pretty mean Bernadetta.
We all saw what the other Benedetta did.
yeah. And now the final ban being the Atlas, because Atlas is Atlas. That fatal links, it's in the name, it's fatal. It's there to kill everybody.
I wonder what's the first pick gonna be.
Interesting. You think Kirara is like first pick worthy?
Yes. She's annoying either way.
Well, with this now, they need to get a very strong mid duo for Salvatore Syndicate, because they're going to have to need to put some pressure to not allow for jungle invades. Any assassin is highly susceptible to jungle invades. Hirara is an assassin. If you can get into her jungle, into her face in the early part of the game, it's pretty much GG's.
It's GG.
Among the planes exists
Vive and Valeric. Eve and Valeric. Good combo.
Good combo, but it's a little bit delayed in terms of both of them need the level 4 to truly be effective.
Yes. Oh, Liu Yi. Interesting.
I haven't seen a Liu Yi for a very long time. Well, actually, I'm saying that, right? It gets picked up occasionally in the tournament. I'll say it like this. I haven't seen a Liu Yi win in a very long time.
Will redefine reality.
Is picking.
But Luxana on the God, one of the meta mages at this moment in time. But, strangely enough, God is countered by Eve. Because she sort of outranges him. And when he casts his ultimate, she can just use the real world manipulation to burst him down. Blaze on the Esmeralda, which is quite an early Esme pick. That means, are we going to see a carry come through? Because if I was on the side of Code Red, I'd be like, oh, you're picking up the Esme, let me go for the carry pick.
I've been waiting for too long.
There we go.
There we go. These drafts are a little bit more predictable. Like, also what you expect to come out. And this means we're probably going to see maybe the Brody and the Clint. Yeah, there we go. Clint. It's the Brody and Clint bans. For the side of Code Red. If you're going to be on the side of Salvatore Syndicate, you're probably wanting to get rid of the Basha pick, because Basha could be very good into Code Red's lineup. At the same time, can deal with Esmeralda. You might also want to get rid of the Yuzong. But I'd be thinking about the Basha or possibly a Kai.
Let them play the hero.
Yeah,
I will be
good
the
one.
truth this world
Without the
desperately
Yuzong.
needs.
Yeah. Well, Yuzong can work because he sort of sustains in lane up against Esme. Esme will have a slightly better time, but there's some protection for the God. But it's Akai and Basha as the probable picks. They decide to go for the Leslie ban instead of the Brody, because Brody is still going to be available, right? And Carrie doesn't have the best time up against a Brody, and Brody would be a decent choice into the Belleric as well. They decide to get rid of Su Yu, interestingly enough.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. Well, the side of Code Red do have the options to leave the jungle for last pick, which might be the best option. In terms of the XP lane, what could you be using to deal with the Esmeralda? You could go with the Uranus pick, as you know, you mentioned. Terisla might not be too bad as well.
Yes, interesting. What about Thamus? What do you think? I haven't used him in a long time.
Yeah, he's actually good into an Esme. But, like as a hero overall, he will be susceptible to the God. Was this a lag out?
Oh, Saber.
I think this might be a lag out. Let me find out. I'm hoping the referees were in the lobby. Let me just find out quickly. Because Saber is not a choice that I would have expected into this lineup. Unless, of course, they're going for Saber into Hirara and God. And where the Brody was to be expected because of the carry pick.
Yes.
Sand rises when
I
I
wonder
give the
what's
word.
gonna be.
Is picking.
Is Saber? Okay, Saber's definitely juggling. Who are they missing now? Oh, the explainer. Who's gonna be the explainer? They're thinking hard now because
Because they got the Saber ban. I was just finding out there was some indecision from them that resulted in the Saber pick. But you get 50 seconds, right? It's a long time to decide.
he's still thinking.
Yeah, well,
I'm lost. It's still or die now.
well, if I was him, I'd just go for a tank jungle. I mean, a tank pick on the XP lane. Oh, they decide for the Lucas. Is it going to actually be Saber on the XP lane? No, they swap out. Because, I mean, like, Saber versus Esmeralda, that's never going to work out. And so this would be the final games for teams here from Group A. Like you said, Group A has already been decided as to who goes where and who's going to be moving through. If you want to see that, all of that information, it is on the website. But we're into game number 1. Salvatore Syndicate, one of the strong teams in this, the entire AFL, were undefeated up until they faced up against Rutilant Suns and got their first loss of the entire tournament. But to get this far without losing, or at least just losing one game, is no mean feat. Definitely a squad to be on the lookout for. This being their very first tournament as well.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Yeah, now into the game we go. The Saber pick, for those of you who didn't know, right, was just I wouldn't say it's a lag out pick. It was an indecision pick for the side of Requiem Code Red. But Saber could work if you protect him.
He could work.
No.
And they don't have to purify, but
Exactly.
All the Esmeralda purified, so he could work. He could be killing the damage dealers.
Yeah, it's just Esme. And I mean, it's not like Saber's gonna ulti the Esme in any case, or at least not in a hurry. No, invades happening here. Nice stun onto Grip TZ. Gets to safety. The pressure being applied. Lucas is just not being allowed to farm up. He's trying to go in for a kill. He gets the first blood, but Saber gets taken down as well. But the fight continuing. Flickers back from Naruto, but the rotation from Arthur Blitz. It's a 2-for-1 trade-off.
That's amazing.
Yeah. That's the only thing you can say about these invades, is they're very risky as a strategy. If it doesn't work out, then you can go behind on farm. But I think with that blue buff steal, or was the blue buff stolen? We can't tell because both the jungles died. Well, we'll guess, right? Okay.
No, it might have been stolen, maybe.
Might have, but I mean, Saber should still get level 4 with the small creep, and at least with the adjustments as well. Carry being zoned away in lane, which is to be expected, but Fury so far keeping that wave equilibrium fairly okay. You know, to make sure that that's not going to happen, because Killer Sandy on the Bruno has the advantage in lane. Therefore, Carry has to make sure that this wave equilibrium is on point. Meanwhile, the pressure is being applied, and the triple sweep comes out, and they take out Tyreek. on the car lead. Lucas with his zoning capabilities here. Turtle is being started off, but everyone is slightly low. Naruto trying to get that level 4. The real world manipulation can be brought out. Now it comes through, but Esme is diving into the backline. Who's going to secure the objective? It's going to be Harara with the steal, but look at Esmeralda. She's just like an unstoppable force into the backline. Everybody trying to dash away right now as Salvatore Syndicate continue with the pressure. Go on with the Mystic Gush as well. That's going to be 3 plus the turtle and a blue buff all the way of Salvatore Syndicate. Oh. That was a very nice engagement around the turtle for them. The jungle.
They're pretty much even now. It's like 43. Oh,
yeah.
They're now invading Faber now. Oh no.
Yeah, it's what's going to happen when you have an assassin jungle, especially with a big team fight going the way of one team. The invades are going to be consistent, non-stop invades. Though who secured the... Oh, it was actually Eve who stole the red buff there. Yeah, we'd have to go to somebody. Now they dive in onto the backline. They take out Fury. Once more, real world manipulation coming through. The triple sweep onto Hirana. As there is a return kill. The Mystic Gush is there, but Saber, he's locked down. It's a double for Saber. It's a triple. Oh my goodness. I mean, that is the best that he could have hoped for in such a dire situation. But now, potential to dive in onto Luxana, who used the flicker, but the beast, he's after. However, Unleash the Beast does come through. It's a shutdown kill for Naruto as Requiem Code Red dragged themselves a little bit back into the game.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, but Fury is going to have to retreat. He wants to pick up some gold from the shield, but I mean, look at Kirasade on the Brody. He's going to play aggressively into a carry. Now, we're heading towards that second turtle time, right? Both teams just vying for the control. XP laners need to start making the rotations across. This was a nice decision from Hirara to go in onto the XP laner, but with that bit of overextension, gets to pay the price. Lucas is going to get caught underneath the turret as Blaze gets the pick off. Now it's a 1-for-1 trade, but without the jungle, that means no retribution. The side of Salvatore Syndicate will try to buy some time to be able to secure this objective. There's a Sandstorm into the backline with the Mystic Gush combination. However, the Violet Requiem doing a bit of damage. It's a 1-for-nothing trade, but oh, Brody, he is hitting like a truck right now. The backline is exposed. Lucas trying to come in for a bit of a cover up. Goes into the Unleash the Beast, but off the triple sweep. It's only onto Esmeralda. The damage not quite there. It's gonna be one taken down as Killer Sandy on a killing spree picks up the double Brody. What does he have as his items? Well, he went for that was actually a very clever pick here. First item.
Yeah.
Heptasis. Red team turret has been destroyed. And mid lane now cracked open.
Mid lane is gone.
Salvatore Syndicate in a strong position, but Carry throws out the light wheels. With the flicker back with the torn apart memory kept Killer Sandy alive. Otherwise, that was going to be a shutdown kill. The side of Salvatore Syndicate. In a strong position, 3k gold lead and some map control as well. But Requiem Code Red showing that they can get the pickoffs in return. Blitzy, to answer your question, the tournament is sort of semi. It's tournament lobbies, so we do have some support from Moonton. But it's not an official tournament in the sense that, nice, the light wheels coming out from the carry, a lot of damage being dealt here. As in, it doesn't contribute towards whether you qualify for the MPL. Because MPL qualifications, you have to have MPL per region, and this being the sub-Saharan region of Africa, we don't actually have an MPL. The purpose of the AFL is obviously to have a tournament for the teams that compete here. There's quite a few teams in this region, but it's more statistics based. It's Moonton testing out whether we can be okay having an MPL style setup here in our region. Yeah, that was I mean, with the draft at the side of Salvatore Syndicate have, and the fact that they've got the map opened quite nicely, it's going to be pressure central. They need to get some amount of discipline on the side of Code Red, in the sense of it'll be more about protecting the lanes. You're going to have to allow Salvatore Syndicate to take some of the farm in the jungle. There's no way you're going to really contest for that right now. You can see Saber, he does go in to spot out the bushes because he knows this is the time where Salvatore Syndicate will kind of try to live in your jungle. There's still a bit of time to go before the first Lord of the game. A minute or just over a minute. Sticking as a 5-man to deal with the waves might be okay, but it doesn't allow you to funnel farm, and you do need the carry to come online. That's going to be your possible winning angle if you're the side of Code Red. Well, let's see.
They're not too far behind with gold.
Yeah, they're not that far. I mean, okay, it's about an item and a bit if you're looking at it, because it's around almost a 4k gold lead. Say 3.5k. But yeah, Blitzy, we also hope that Mobile Legends will actually grow in our region, because there is quite a few players in here, and it would be nice to see them compete in more of a bigger stage. So first Lord of the game is up. All the cards are in Salvatore Syndicate's favor. They have the positional advantage. Esmeralda is proving to be unkillable, as she has been throughout this. Actually, the ending part from around round 6 of the AFL, right? It's been a very, very, very difficult hero to deal with. You can see she's trying to get that zoning done. The Lord does go the way off. Salvatore Syndicate, the dive is in here. Real world manipulation does come out. Wrath of Dryads used as a disengaged tool, but the hunt is on as Salvatore Syndicate, with this gold leader just piling on the pressure. And now it's a question of discipline. They just need to be able to maintain that. However, I don't think they want to try to sync up the first waves too much. The Holy Shields are still up. We're not at the 12-minute mark. Nice stunning from the God. As there's Harara, she immunes the damage coming through, but she's going to get controlled up. She's taken down the triple sweep, just adding a little bit of extra layer of control, but it's a monster kill for the Brody as he takes out Crypteezy. This Brody's been hitting like a truck this entire game. It's a double. The waves are pushing in. Holy Shields are out. Jesse, do you think this could be a winning angle?
Yes.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you do have the mid lane pushing in here. Belleric, granted, will be up for a potential defense. And the waves, I think top and mid...
it's not really going to win.
Yeah.
I don't think they won't even get an inhibitor here.
Yeah. Difficult.
They're defending quite well. It's difficult. And yeah, bot still has its gold shield.
Well, if they got the waves synced up, it could have been possible. But syncing up a second wave is kind of hard. Oh, lovely Wrath of Dryads, but the flicker coming out. However, with the torn apart memory Mystic Gush, it's going to be a legendary kill for the Brody. The hunt is onto Lucas. He's using the Revitalize to try to escape. He is in the beast form. And triple sweep. Do they get the pick off? They do take out Tyreek. He tried to pray through that, but that's way too much damage as Code Red live to fight another day.
Okay.
But look at Esmeralda. She's pretty much unkillable right now.
Very much unkillable.
Yeah. She's just going in and out. There's just constant pressure being applied. Code Red, they just need to ignore the Esmeralda for now. Just ignore her, get the squishies. Then you can hopefully get a chance to deal with Esmeralda.
I find it so hard though, because when the Esmeralda dives in, especially with the Khaled, it's quite difficult.
Well, now that Carrie does have the full Trinity build, right? she can potentially melt through the Esme. Granted, Esme's gold lead is significant right now, but carry is the only chance that they have of taking the Esme down. So I suppose the Belleric needs to play in the half space, allow the Lucas to dive in, maybe bait out some skills. Saber, if he lands the out onto the Brody, which is, needs to be his main target, especially considering Brody does not have Purify. If he can take out the Brody and Lucas can sustain through the frontline damage, Carry can come online and actually take out the Esmeralda and the Khalid. But there's the flicker play in, and the Wrath of Dryads being used. Saber trying to escape. Real world manipulation does come out, but Carry not close by in order to put the pressure onto Blaze on that is Esmeralda.
With this Lord, they might be able to take down all the inhibitor turrets if the minions sink.
Yeah. Okay, this time around you can see they are going for the sync, leaving the mid lane left alone. They've got the split going just to make sure that the side lanes are pressured in at just the right time. It's all a question of just timing. They've got Salvatore Syndicate, very disciplined team. The first Lord, I mean, granted, we knew they weren't really going to be trying to go for the wave sync simply because of the holy shields. But now, as you can see, they've got a lovely bit of wave equilibrium. It's almost perfect, but the mid lane being stopped in. Carry wants to prevent this engagement in here. Now, as you can see, a lot of damage coming out. She hasn't committed the light wheels. Oh, she has committed the light wheels already. Now onto the Lord. They protect that bot lane turret. Esmeralda creating space for the team. There's the dive into the backline. It's a shutdown. They finally managed to take out Killer Sandy, but they do lose an inhibitor as the base is going to be cracked open. That's a 1, 2. Will the third one fall? No, they do manage to protect that. And, well, as long as they are staying within touching distance, right, and it gives them the option to have that potential comeback.
Yeah, they might have a comeback, especially if maybe they can get rid of the Esme. Because getting to core will be very easy for Saber.
Yes. Now potential dive in here onto the Carry. She wants to go for the reposition. Triple sweep does come out. Carry using the light wheels, but the Mystic Gush doing too much damage. The follow-up from the team is going to be there. Wrath of Dryads has been committed. Real world manipulation to try to stop everybody, but Aurora, she's into the backline. It's Esme who's still alive without the... Oh, but Winter Crown comes in. Aurora just goes in, gets the escape. Lucas trying to sustain, but Blaze is doing way too much. It's a 4-for-1. Will this be 5? It's only Master Merlin on the Saber. He's trying to heal back up and go in and gets the triple sweep onto Brody, but Brody just escapes, and that's first game going the way of Salvatore Syndicate.
They should have stayed at base. But they tried. They thought maybe like they could probably win that team fight. But I think the last team fight was just like a mistake on that side.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. So the game has the first game has been decided. This is, as we were saying, is a little bit of a dead rubber, simply because the top 4 teams have already been decided. But the show must go on. You got to complete all your games in the group stage. As we head into the second and final game of the evening, teams will be switching positions. It's going to be Code Red with the first pick, first ban this time around. Salvatore Syndicate. I mean, it should adjust their strategy for drafting a little bit.
Yeah, let's see how they do in the next talk.
Yeah. Let's see how they do. So let's just tell the teams we're going to be starting now. So I think I must type this message out. I don't know how many times a day. Yeah, everything is set as we head into game number 2. Alright, so this time around, Code Red will have a bit more by way of options to leave things open. When you draft first, there are certain prior picks that you can leave open because you have first pick.
Yes.
Like Marcel, for instance.
Marcelli. I wonder who they're gonna ban. Guinevere again? Oh no, they didn't ban Guinevere. It was the other team.
Yes. Yeah. Maybe they would be nice to ban out the Esmeralda, since they had a problem with her.
Your team is banning.
But they stick to the first ban that they had in the previous game, banning out the Paquito.
I think they might ban Esmeralda. For those sticks they ban.
Yeah, well, unless, because maybe Code Red are thinking that Syndicate will ban out the Marcel, and then if they leave Esmeralda open, they could pick up the Esmeralda as a first pick. Because we got to see like how difficult it is to draft into an Esmeralda.
Yes.
The night sky tells
Oh, no,
all.
they don't want to deal with the Esmeralda at all. They're like, this needs to go. The Guinevere respect ban was the Marcel typical. I mean, when he does get picked, right, his win rate's so high in pretty much any competition.
Yes.
Final ban for the side of Code Red. Potentially a god ban unless, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were having issues trying to get into the god, even with the certain degree of backline dive that they had.
When the body suffers,
But as things stand, right, with the bans that we do see coming out from both teams, it does leave the door open for a tank jungle pick on both sides. Well, but you'd also go for assassins as well. But I mean, what assassin would you want to pick up right now? It's Suyu and
Suyu would be a good pick. Though I've never used it before.
Suyu. Yeah, when he first came out, he was kind of broken. He has been nerfed significantly since then. He's still an S tier jungle pick, right?
among the planes
just
exists the equilibrium.
not as dominant as he was in at least for the first couple of seasons that he was released.
Oh, they're picking the Eve.
Yeah. Well, Eve Atlas is a pretty good combination. Eve God is also a very good combination. So it's nice to be able to get the pick that you think that the enemy team is gonna go, because Eve does combo with quite a few heroes.
And then it's going to be the marksman. Or they pick Carrie. Or they Carrie into Clint. Be difficult.
Carrying to clear would be difficult. It's you might want to go for a Brody pick, because Brody into Clint's quite good.
Yes.
Maybe even who else? Granger into Clint is also good, but Granger's fallen off the meta quite a bit. So would you want to go for the Granger pick? I don't know.
I mean, Granger will work. His burst is still quite good, even though he's been left some time. But if you're a very good Granger, none of this will matter to you.
Yeah. And I mean, Granger can deal with both the Clint and the Eve, because the range on his Death Sonatas is quite huge. Plus, he has the mobility to, to dash out of the real world manipulation.
Yes.
So I don't know, maybe a Granger pick would work into this lineup, but it also depends on what's going to come through next. And Code Red opting not to pick the marksman in the first phase means that Salvatore Syndicate could be going for those bans. The Yuzong pick with the Zushin being picked up was, that was a very, very good idea from the side of Salvatore Syndicate, because it does two things. It takes away that option from the side of Code Red, because they were 100% looking at picking up the Yuzong. That much I could say. They were drafting for it. At the same time, you can use the Yuzong into the Zushin.
I've been waiting
Your
for too
team
long.
is banning.
I mean, into the Zetian. Keep saying Zushin. Interesting carry build.
Kai enters the scene.
Your team is banning.
Okay. Okay, was a good one.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, Kai is a good bet, especially with the carry being banned out. It could potentially mean that Salvatore Syndicate want to go for a tank jungle. There's still the Gatto, but Gatto into this lineup, I'm not so sure. Maybe we'll see them bring out the Lucas in the jungle, because they have done that in several games. Final ban for the side of Salvatore Syndicate. Yeah, it should have been, or it is going to be 2 MM bans, because it's whatever, it happens all the time. Whenever one team picks up a marksman in the first phase, the second phase is 100% going to have MM bans in it, and in this case 2. Alright, so Suyu, the final ban from the side of Code Red. Now it comes down to choices. Because King Kage, he can play utility jungle, plays a pretty mean Lucas, and Lucas into this lineup, the Unleash the Beast will give him the mobility to maybe escape or dodge out the Atlas Fatal Links. He will have the sustain to escape Hayabusa and the Shadow Kill, because Hayabusa's nerf was significant. He doesn't have that massive amount of damage anymore to be able to burst down heroes.
Your team is picking.
Ooh, good stuff.
Yeah.
Very Granger.
Yeah, Granger was always going to be a solid choice into this lineup, but Granger now has to be careful of the Yuzong, because Yuzong is going to be targeting the Granger. He does have the mobility, but he's going to have to delay his engagement slightly, just so that once the Black Dragon form has been committed, he should be able to burst down that Yuzong. But Granger was always going to be an option into this lineup.
I wonder if it's going to be the XP. Oh,
That was
interesting.
Yeah, it's not a usual pick. Even Xborg. I mean, Xborg into a Yuzong. I'd actually expect the Yuzong to win that matchup out. Against a Yuzong, a damaged jungle, a damaged XP layer, it might have even been nice to pick up the Bernadetta, which is what I was thinking, that maybe they would have went for like a tank jungle, Code Red, or with the Atlas. They could have maybe picked up the Akai earlier on instead of the Hayabusa. Then it would allow you to pick up the Bernadetta to deal with the Yuzong in the next phase.
Even the fullest bloom hails before the scattering.
Because Bernadetta has the mobility. I mean, if you've got the skill to play Bernadetta, and we know what, the Blitz is a pretty solid Bernadetta player. Oh, but then it was banned out third. Okay. I forgot about the ban.
I guess she was down.
Yeah. Alright, so the drafts have been decided. This is the final game of the evening. And we're going to be concluding Group A's matches very, very soon. Just a couple more games to go in round number 7. There will be a few teams that we're going to say goodbye to after the round of 7 has been completed, which will be on Friday. So, unfortunately, that's going to be that for a couple of actually for 16 teams, because it's half the lobby that will be knocked out as we head into the round of 32 to see who's going to be taking, the round of 16 to see who's going to be taking that prize pool at the end, and all the glory of being the winners of the Sub-Saharan region. It's been a massive tournament. As we said, this is the biggest tournament that has been ever hosted in the entire continent in terms of size of the number of teams participating. We had like 85 teams at the start. We're down to the final 32, and by the end of this week, we'll be down to the final 16, where we get to the real heart of the tournament. Gripped easy with the poke play here onto Luxana, but Zetian being poked back in response. I mean, this mid lane battle is always going to be a big one. The side of Salvatore Syndicate, they're feeling themselves. They want to go in for some early game pressure with the rotation coming in from the XP laner as well. They get the first blood, plus they get a blue buff steal. Very, very fearless from them. Oh, Flicker being forced out there from the Zetchian, as she has to get back to a bit of safety. Granger, as we expect, is always going to have a nice time up against the Clint. You can see he's sort of dominating his lane here. But with the jungle pressure coming through, as Granger picks up a solo kill in response, well, that gives him a little bit of extra farm. Once more, it could be the MM that's the winning condition for the side of Code Red. They do need to provide some amount of protection for him. Hayabusa is, I'm not going to say that you should leave Hayabusa to his own devices, but it's going to be a difficult time to try to protect his jungle with this ability of the side of, the Salvatore Syndicate have to invade.
Maybe just leave the turtle, but maybe just gang.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you can try to contest this. Hayabusa goes in with a shadow kill, with the quad shadows, but there's the dive into the backline. Onto the Zetchian. I mean, that's what he was there for. Yuzong is just so strong in this early part of the game. Use the Black Dragon form, once more pressure being applied. I mean, the moment you go in and don't, like for instance, in that situation, it might have been the better option for the side of Code Red to actually clear jungle, or go for a gank onto the gold lane instead of trying to contest for that first turtle. To Hayabusa now. I mean, there's the potential to dive in onto the Clint, but Clint playing very, very safely. Meanwhile, there's another pickoff on the XP lane. As Salvatore Syndicate, they're using their draft very much to their advantage. It's all about this early game potential and pressure. The shadow kill does come out. Hayabusa using the quad shadows just to escape the attentions of Kufra. Though Fury was taken down in the gold lane in like a solo kill. So the one win condition for the side of Code Red, being taken out, it's going to delay that potential coming through, as there's the Eve casting the real world manipulation. Atlas just waiting, but the engagement from Kufra, does he have the Tyrant's Wrath available? No, he's just standing up as he traps gripped easy within that real world manipulation. He took way too much damage in there.
And he lived.
Yeah. Just about. Now Granger could be caught out. Death Sonatas, the double one lands. There's the dash in from King Kage, but Fury just having that ability to reposition. So he stays safe for now. Meanwhile, the blue buff invade continues as the second turtle is up. There's just a little bit of distraction, but there's Yuzong, Black Dragon form now being committed. He wants to continue the pressure into the backline as a shadow kill from Hayabusa. Just used to secure his blue buff, but now there's the last insanity, but somehow Blaze, he tanks through all of this, and on the Yuzong, the dive in Kupra, Tyrant's Wrath off the mark as the real world manipulation coming out, but there was just like a small little pathway, in between the real world manipulation and the wall. While the Blitz walked out from there. Strangely enough, it's actually a damage Yuzong. And he survived through the whole last insanity. Interesting. I suppose the passive helped. But this time around, he's going to be under a lot of pressure. But Blaze, quick movement speed. Nice micro from him, gets himself to safety.
Oh, this is insane.
Yeah.
Will they be able to kill people? Oh no.
Oh my goodness. The Fury of the Phoenix, not enough to save the X-Borg. He had no frog armor and, no way to build up the stacks on it just yet. It's 7-1 in favor of the side of Salvatore Syndicate. But Clint could be overextended. Not the most mobile of heroes. It does have Purify, however. Atlas charging in here. It's going to be very difficult for the side of Code Red to pull this one back. You're going to need protection onto the gold laner. Hopefully allow the game to extend to the point where you can sort of go in for the defense. But once more, King Kage, he's not hesitating. He's just continuous invades the quad shadow into the shadow kill. Not enough damage, however. Hayabusa dashes, get back to safety in there. But Atlas, he's trying to find that right angle to go in with the Fatal Links. He does get the drag back. There's the flicker out from Kupra. Last Insanity committed, but Clint, he's just standing and delivering around underneath the turret. That's going to be another pick-off kill. Mid lane pressure being applied. The map's going to be opened after this. Hayabusa wants to distract, but I mean, without the shadow kill, he's just going to get locked down. But almost being taken down. Just manages to escape, and Salvatore Syndicate in a strong position to actually end this early. Could we see the pick-off here onto Blaze? He's using the Black Dragon form, trying to escape. He did take way too much damage from the Granger, as we were saying. Granger could be the win condition for the side of Code Red. But Salvatore Syndicate, they've got a massive gold lead. They're heading into 4.5k gold at this stage. And with the map control now, it should be all the tier 1 turrets taken down. The final one on the top lane is just a couple of hits away, as we see that taken out, and this is just going to mean full-on jungle invade. The side of Code Red, they need to move it maybe as a 5-man unit just to provide a certain degree of protection. The quad shadows converted, and it's before the shadow kill could come out. It's going to be that the ninja, the Hayabusa, sent back to the base in a little bit of a shortcut.
You think they might end with the first lord?
Possible. I mean, you do have the tier 2 turrets taken out, right? And this should be a holy shield in here. Oh, Zetien just managing to protect the holy shield. It is possible, but with like an Atlas and the Fatal Links and the Fury of the Phoenix, you've got some nice wave clear from X-Borg as well. It might be difficult, but very possible, especially if they can get a couple pickoffs now, because they're looking at trying to get those holy shields taken out. It's under a minute to go for this next Lord of the game. And Salvatore Syndicate, they're doing what they're supposed to do, which is applying pressure to the jungle, zoning out, heading in for the wave clear at the right time, which is this time.
Well, Hayabusa can't really get these buffs. They all have been taken, most of them.
Yeah. When one team is snowballing, they're just going to be going for these constant plays. But there's going to be the Black Dragon form. Fury of the Phoenix being committed. Last Insanity. But Harara has that ability to... Oh, she times it just right. Escapes the attention of the X-Borg. That's going to be a double going the way of Blaze. That's 3 taken down. Potential to dive to X-Borg underneath the turret. Or the Blitz are forced to use the flicker. Zetien wants to protect this tier 2 turret. But there is space to take the tier 2 turret in the bot lane as well. Eve using the massive range that she does have, because she's one of the heroes who can deal with the Zetien. But Lord being started off, mid lane turret, still standing, but everybody is so low, I don't think they can pressurize anymore. You're going to have to heal up before you come back in.
Yes.
And
defend.
Yeah. Well, they have the tools to defend. The question is, can they? Because this gold is just continuously extending. It's 9k. Yeah, and 9k is massive.
It's massive.
Alright, so Lord pushing in from the top lane. once more, the wave equilibrium is, but they catch 3 in the real world. Manipulation, Fury taken down very low, so he's not going to be able to help with the defense until he heals back up. Xbox stopping the Lord from charging in, but we do know all the Holy Shields are still up. As they get the force back onto Hayabusa, now we finally see 2 of the Holy Shields being taken out. The next waves will be coming through, and that's going to be the big ones to see if they can potentially land the defense. Xbox clearing out the Lord. There is still 1 more Holy Shield. The Death Sonata's onto Hirara. Meanwhile, Yusak, he's dived into the Black Lady, and he's still got the Black Dragon form. There are options here to try and get this tier 3 turret down, but no, there's just not enough damage just yet. It's a mega kill for the Yuzong. Blaze has been very good in this particular matchup, and not just the matchup, the tournament as a whole, showing that why he's considered to be one of the top XP laners in our server. Fatal Links does not land from Atlas. That has been baited out. Blaze just hard focusing the turret, but without his MM there to get the lock on, that was a little bit problematic. I suppose he hoped that his MM would have been focusing with him. They could have cracked the base open there.
Yeah. Maybe they might get the next Lord.
Yeah. Because it's a minute to go, so you're going to expect them to freeze the waves a little bit to make sure that they can force the side of Code Red out, starve them or farm a little bit. But they did use one of the waves to at least take a tier 3 turret down. Now this puts the game very, very much, I mean, not like it wasn't in their favor anyway, right? But it's just a little bit more to be able to end this before the 15-minute mark, which most people do want to do. Real world manipulation does land onto 2. However, mobility is there to disengage. We're dealing with that under 30 seconds to go for the second Lord of the game. Eve won't have the ultimate for that, but it's not like Code Red are in any position to contest for this Lord.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be...
Just stay with the base. They should not even try to contest for it.
Yeah. This is the moment while they're taking the Lord that you try to get as much farm as you possibly can. Naturally funnel the farm to the Granger. Zoning very much on point from the side of Salvatore Syndicate. I mean, even with the massive gold lead that they have, you can see the discipline that they're showing, which is why they've been doing so well in the tournament overall. Like I said, the only game they lost was to Rutilant Suns, and well, it is Rutilant Suns. It's not like that is an easy team to try to beat.
Yeah.
All right. Once again, we will see the discipline coming out from the side of Salvatore Syndicate. They know if they can get the wave equilibrium sorted out, especially with that big backline dive potential from the Yuzong. Blaze has been, as I said, one of the best XP laners in the scene so far, and Yuki, Code Red are starved of resources. If you're in a winning position, there is no such thing as mercy. We're not going to allow our teams to get the potential to come back. Lord is in. Nice wave equilibrium. There's the Fatal Links. Does manage to catch on to 2. With the Fury of the Phoenix last insanity as the follow-up. Can they get this? It's a shutdown kill. The shadow kills right in the backline. Yuzong with the Black Dragon form. We got used defensively. So nice solid engage coming out from the side of Code Red. Death Sonata from Granger, he just didn't have enough stacks. But Atlas, he wants to get the control once more. Granger, he's now coming online. But look at Blaze, he gets the knock up and the control. He waited for that, but the shutdown kill does go the way of Xborg. However, Clint, he's trying to turn around. It's a double kill for the Xborg. And is that the shadow kill? Does he have the damage? No, not quite yet. The minion saving, at least the red buff saving the Clint just a little bit from that damage.
It has like some tanky items, and he's still doing great damage.
Yeah, because like Clint just needs the that endless battle to come online. It's just really his core item. But he's this tank Clint.
Very interesting. At least they picked up some kills from 1 to 13 to now 5 to 15.
Yeah, that was, as Yuki said, a beautiful engagement. There's the fatal links into the Fury of the Phoenix as they are getting the pickups now. Who knows? Code Red could be able to sustain through all of this pressure and then be able to mount a potential comeback. Well, I mean, it could be too far gone. Though the gold lead dropped like massively.
It did, but still the turrets are the problem.
Yeah, like it always is. When you lose the early game, you don't give yourself that option to go in with to be able to come back. You want to try and keep your turrets up for as long as possible. Mostly what we do in terms of rotation, like macro plays, is to be able to ensure that happens. Oh, but User manages to get the pass over for the burst. Do they get the pick-off killer to Hirara? The Atlas with the Fatal Links, they finally take down the tank Clint, which, I mean, is a very surprising thing. Hirara now joining the fight. The Lord is up, but without Xborg on the Frog armor, he's trying to build the stacks. Atlas tanking through all of this. The Kufra forced to flicker out the engagement here, Hirara. The quad shadows from Hayabusa. He's just dancing around there. He does manage to escape. Kufra is quite low, but there's the real world manipulation. Oh my goodness. They do get another pick-off kill. The last insanity from the Xborg into the backline. Can't they get even further kills? It's going to be a 3-for-2 in favor of Code Red. But oh my goodness. Luxana just escaping with a couple of ticks on that HP bar. Hirara not waiting around to see if Xborg is going to come back in. I think actually Xborg needs to go for the Lord. Like a potential. I mean, granted the waves are pushing in. You have Zetian to try to contest for this. He does have the option. Oh, the Fury of the Phoenix timing was almost perfect to get the steal.
They're able to defend, maybe. If they sync again the way they were, because the Atlas also becoming so perfect right now.
Yes. Well, as Yuki says, right, if they can hold this towards the 20-minute mark, because I mean, when you're in a position where the base is open, like just like how Yuki is saying, you actually want to take the game beyond 20 minutes, so that you can let the death timers help you to be able to secure this. But the engagement is in the backline. Hirara is going to be taken out. Real world manipulation does get that. Catch out to one, but the dive in here, Clint, he does get the reposition. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but the shutdown going away of Clint. He's turning it around, even though it's a damage. Clint, he gets the opportunity to lock. The base is being focused on, and that should be game, set, match. Going away of Salvatore Syndicate.
That was a beautiful last 5 minutes.
It was very, very entertaining. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, the first day of round number 7, the final round, right? We're in the final countdown. There's just 4 more days left to go, Tuesday to Friday, and then we will have the information released as we head into that round of 16 that's coming up very, very shortly. This is the heart of the competition. It's going to be the final 16 teams or the top 16 teams in the entire region who will be moving across. A couple of groups are still left there to be decided. Group B, Group C especially is quite hotly contested. So don't forget to tune in for those matches. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to watch. But from myself, Waylander, and Jesse, we're going to have to bid you goodbye and good night until we see you on the next stream.
Bye, everyone.